Well, hello everybody. Good evening.
Hi guys,
Well, I'm here with my friend Tammy.
howdy, what's
And
up?
what's up?
What's
And
up?
I don't have the good lighting up tonight, but it's just way too hot to do anything right now because I didn't turn the air on today. And it only got to be like 80 degrees outside, but that means with the sun hitting the house, it's like warmer in here. So you got sort of a Phantom of the Opera thing going here with half my face. So it is me and Tammy tonight. Mel, unfortunately, cannot join us this evening. She's having some dog uh, health issues, or her dogs are having some health issues that she's dealing with. So um, it's going to be um, me and Tammy here. And so let's see who is here joining us this evening. Um, let's see, Ray's here, and she gets ready to sit down, and her dog comes by, and he's having none of it. Well, tell him, say, diamond painting is necessary to make mom happy, so you got to let me do it.
I don't think they care.
I don't think so either. Hi, Carol. Welcome on in. Um, Gail Pierce, hello. Carol Racine is here, celebrating member for 12 months. Thank you for the support, Carol.
Has it been that long? Wow.
Yep. Very cool. Thank you. Matt's here. He's saying hello. Auntie Dawn. Gail Pierce saying hi to Tammy. Matt says, your friend Tammy, did she learn how to use a calendar to be here tonight? Well, Matt, I will say I got no text message to be like, is it tonight? What time is it? What time is it tonight? Is it tonight? Is that my time? Your time? That's normally what I would get.
There's a reason for that, and when you're done saying hi, I'll tell you the story.
There's Laura. She's making wax and listening.
Ooh,
Trying to get a
that's good
sniff.
to know.
Trying to get a sniff there, Laura. I bet it smells
Yeah,
good.
that's good to know, Laura.
Sharon is here. Hello. Sarah Ann Creations is here. Hello. Sigh just because. Kenya, thank you. The music was a little loud, so I turned it down. I don't know. I'll have to wait till I'm done talking here to see what it's like again. Debbie Does Diamonds is here. Hello. Tammy's Haunted Lights. Yeah, she was doing a little light show there for a little bit.
I'm trying to get you.
Hi, Janet. Welcome on in. Greetings to Tams and the Professor. This is Eve. Hello. Ray's dog has a bone now, so maybe she'll be able to get some work done. Good. Berta's here. Hi, Berta. She says Alexa told her. But then Matt says, I wonder why. So I'm wondering if Matt reminded her. I don't know.
Not the hero. He thinks.
Eve
Okay.
says her wax melts just arrived. It smells so good. I have to remember. I have to go do that.
Oh,
All right,
what?
Tammy, so what are you going to admit to?
Well, Matt asked me something, what am I doing today? And he said, did you learn how to use the calendar? He said, you're alive. I said, did you learn how to use the calendar? I realized tomorrow night. So he sent me a screenshot. He said, no, you alive tonight. I said, oh my God, I would have missed it. I would have totally not been here. So, okay, fine. I admit when I do wrong. I admitted it. Yeah, I would have missed it completely. Just slipped my mind. I knew I had to go live on Wednesday. It did not even dawn on me that today is Wednesday. I don't know. I would have missed it.
All I know is that the weeks, for whatever reason, the weeks have just been dragging when it comes to work. And I feel it should be Friday. It's been so weird with work and stuff like that. I don't know. So what's everybody working on tonight? Let's let everybody know. So I've been working on my Oz piece, and I got to finished up a section, and I needed a change in color palette. So I'm working on Chasing the Porcelain Moon by Lions and Yellow Cake.
Oh, I love that.
I'm like right about here, coming from this side. So I'm not doing the tiger yet. And this qualifies for both the DP5K. It's 75 by 110.5 centimeters. So it's 8,200 centimeters. But also it has the tiger or whatever, right? So that is going to qualify for Oz too. So I'm double dipping.
You are double dipping.
What are you working on, Tammy?
I'm working on Wicked Games. Yeah. I'm having the slowest time with this. I like it. It's hard to see, as you all know. So I'm still on the top row, which is pathetic that I am. But I'm also working on other things too. What is this? Why do I have this? But yeah, I'm working on Wicked Games and about to finish the top row. And then it's just it keeps getting harder and harder to see.
All right, so you've been talking about this. I want to show everybody what it looks like. Let's see. Here we go. So this is Wicked Games. Let me see if I can get this to show up a little bit better or something. No, that's about it. So this is Wicked Games. So it's like clearly based on the movie, but Oz related. And when you say top row, are you starting literally at the top, or you have it sideways or something?
Yeah, I'm starting at the top, and right now I'm working on the right side of the star.
So over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the black is so hard to see. Just the black.
Because it's black symbol on black.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
But it looks like a fair amount of confetti too.
It is. It's a lot of confetti. A lot of confetti. But I can deal with that. If I can see it, I mean, it's just. I know one thing. If I ever did another piece from here, it's gonna be hand rendered. I think, because it's not hand rendered either, so.
Yeah, I'm just starting to on this next square here, and I'm like, oh, that's right, this is hand rendered, and that wasn't. And I'm loving the confetti. It's great. It's whatever. I'm like, but this is going to be probably a little bit more peaceful for me. I don't know.
I didn't get a tray. Hold on. I didn't have a tray.
Nice.
That's nice.
So he's moving right along on the Gypsy Fortune Teller, but that is looking cool. Hi, Sarah. Welcome on in. I'm jealous of those who got the Diamond Art Gallery kit, was able to afford it before it retired. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry. I am disappointed. Well, I'm sad that it got discontinued because I wanted to see who else got it since it was a limited edition. Sort of a little sorority, fraternity, whatever, because I got copy number 14. But I'm hoping to see some more limited editions up on that site. I think there's one now at Diamond Art Gallery, but I'm hoping for some more because I just like that concept. It's fun. Thank you for the link, Matt. Ray's working on her 5K kit. Good. Sarah Ann, this is big news. My kids went to school to their first day of real school after 4 years of homeschool. Are you okay? Because they're probably like, oh, that was fun. But you let your little ones go. That's awesome. I hope that it went well. And of course, prepare for probably all the germs that they picked up, right? Because when kids go to school, there's other kids there and they're all germy. Carol Racine, I was working on Emerald City for Organize. Now we switched to Alice in Wonderland for the DP5K. Awesome. Matt's throwing up some links there. Loris is very pretty. Burtis is one release paper.
Yeah, that's pretty much right, Burtis.
Speaking of the Diamond Art Gallery, there's Nikki. Hello, Nikki. Good evening. She's packing orders this evening. So she's hanging out with us. So Ray, this is where you put the guilt trip on Nikki for limited editions, right? Debbie Does Diamonds is working on the Over the Rainbow Reagan Kubitschek. Nice. Melinda Hand says, hello, everyone from sweltering Texas. I heard it was pretty, well, it's been warm out there. I actually today got the chance while I was working, and Melinda, you reminded me of this because your name was in there. I finally got to listen to the last Zoom meeting for the September retreat, Lone Star. So I know who I'm rooming with. I know who I'm sitting with. Do I remember everybody? No, but everything was cool. Everything was copacetic. And I think either Melinda's, I don't remember if I think you're at the same table with me and Mel and Berta and Nancy and everybody, but that's cool. And I love that she gave me a shout out about the snakes because that totally freaked me out last year. So Lone Star it's outside of San Antonio, Texas. And I guess September is the time for copperhead snakes to reproduce. So they are, they have babies, so they're very defensive of, their nests or whatever, however it works. And they're hard to see, whatever. So last year they say this, and I'm like, what? Like, what? Because you have to walk from the craft room is like part of the main building, and then all of the apartments are like off to the thing. You got to walk in the dark, and there's paths, but I don't know, is a snake going to be standing there waiting for me? I don't know. And they gave us the tiniest flashlights that were on a key ring, like little LED flashlights. And I'm like,
oh my gosh,
this is good. I'm like, no. So I was a little freaked out, but by the end of the time there, so they hide little things around the property. So throughout the days. So last year it was Golden Girls themed, and they hid little pink flamingos. They were sort of like this. These were from look at a better one here, was from the No Frills, but they're like just little plasticky things like this, and and whoever gets the most wins a prize. So by Sunday, I was literally like in the potted plants, in the underbrush and stuff like that, totally looking for the things, probably disturbing all of the copperhead snakes. I don't know.
That was not wise.
Huh?
That was not wise. I wouldn't have done that. No way.
Well, this year I have my cowboy boots, so I am all set.
Even then I was going to borrow her headlight. You can borrow my chair. I got bright headlight.
I was impressed that Marissa remembered that because she's like, this is Rich's favorite part. I'm like, oh, thanks. Matt says he's really liking his computer rendered piece at the moment. It just depends on the art, having proper doses. I agree. We were talking about Tammy, who said the Flintstones was confetti. Yes. So
you have to learn that every
Tammy
time.
and Berta are working on this canvas, the Flintstones, and the entire background was like sort of like a turquoise blue. And Tammy's like, "This is very confetti heavy," but it was all the same color. So
I don't know. I couldn't see that day either.
Carol says she's coming along with on the Astronomer by Miles Pinckney. Very cool. Judith is here listening while driving home from work. Please drive careful. We have a post semi limited edition coming next. I probably didn't pronounce that correctly, but limited edition coming. Which Ray, I looked up again this week. I have to send them to you. I don't think I'll have to send them to you. Those 3 Cthulhu paintings. One of them I really want is a diamond painting. I was going to send it to Nikki and see, but I don't know if Nikki would do, like, first of all, I don't know if the guy is AI or not. And I know that her shop doesn't do like AI, but I think he said he was a digital artist. But I'm like, who can we convince to do some Cthulhu artwork? So I was going to check with Nikki and then maybe Amy at the Diamond Design Co. But they would probably look at me like I was a freak. So I need your backing, Ray.
I'm going to leave that to Ray.
Let's see if I can find that. Because do I remember the artist?
Hi, Mel. Yes, I do need glasses. I do. That's true. I cannot see with my light like that. Sorry, Dad. Another light show. Oh my God, look at me, Dad. That makes me look blue. I don't care. Don't care.
You're a Smurf. Or you're with the Flintstones.
Did anyone see or had thoughts on the AI or Amanda being able to be copyrighted? What? I didn't see that. AI artwork no longer can be copyrighted in that sense.
Well, it never could be because it's not their creation, really. It's a computer creation, so they could probably, I mean, the only thing that they would really own would be the prompts, but how do you copyright a prompt that makes a picture? I can't find this right now, but I'm going to have to find it and send it to Ray. Eva's saying that's a huge deal. Yep. Natasha Bouchon, limited edition. Nice. Entertain me, says Nikki. I'll entertain for sure. Matt says Laura can send the Smurfs as Tammy wants some more heavy confetti. Nice.
Yeah.
Says, I'm at the crazy table. You're at the good table.
It's your museum. You're crazy.
Ray saying we want the latest birds from Lions and Yellow Cake. Okay, so Sarah Ann's daughter can't wait to go back. She loved it. She says they loved it, so they both loved it. Daughter can't wait to go back, and she misses them, and she cried after dropping them off. Sorry, Mom, but give it a couple weeks, and you're gonna be like, ah. We have breakfast with the Fox in production right now from Lions. Nice. Do not wear open-toed shoes. That I don't have that problem. Debbie says, I guess I'll never be going to a Lone Star retreat. Can't deal with the snakes. Well, the good news is that she says the only snake they've ever seen is a garter snake. So I'm okay with that.
No, I'm not. Nature's snake. And I don't care what they eat. I don't want him. Don't need him.
Matt says there's much worse than snakes in those Kentucky bushes. You're not joking on that one.
Oh my God.
Where was outside of Houston? Was that the other one where they had some thing in the woods that scared the crap out of me and Mel? The
Yeah,
Koopa
I told you what that was. It was an owl or something.
whatever. Janet says finished Grand Canal. Now I'm working on Mystery 114. Nice.
You two are crazy. You're nailing it.
Races MDD would likely do it. Oh, okay. Melinda says, is AI and digital painting the same? No. So AI would be where you instruct the computer to help you fix, clean up, create an image. Digital art could be I'm drawing, but I'm drawing on an iPad. And a lot of artists have gone to that type of drawing instead of like ink on paper and stuff like that. So there is a bit of a distinction there, which makes it all the harder to even say, do you use AI or not? Because you can do a whole picture yourself and then, hey, AI, could you give it brush strokes? Or can you whatever? And then it's like, you come up with that question. Sarah says this Cthulhu diamond art would be very cool.
I don't know if I know what that is. Should I know what that is?
She's turning into an avatar, says Berta. Let's pass on the AI controversy discussion. Hi, Mel. Hope you're doing okay. Mel is sitting with their little guy. Let's see. I'll be home working while you're all up to shenanigans in Texas with the baby snakes. I mean, really, the key, the secret is that you only make one trip from your apartment to the craft room, and then you don't leave the craft room.
You need me. I had the headlights in the Castillo and Mother's one of them.
You do, but you know what they said, and I remember this from last year, and I have to look at it again. The when you leave out the back of the craft area of the building, the wheelchair ramp has a tree in the middle of it.
A tree?
Yeah.
In the middle of the ramp?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't remember if it's like there, but you have to like go around it, because they were talking about carrying stuff to and from your car and using wagons and stuff. And they're like, remember, go out the front because the thing is back there. Hogzilla. Yes, that's what was in the bushes.
That's a lot of help. But I wouldn't do that either, because I don't like going under trees. I don't like going in the bushes. But I've done that a few times.
Melanie I'm so glad you're here. It's like I feel like puzzle piece clicking together. She says, I'm glad Tammy was there to hear the 20-foot leather wings crashing through the sky trees after us. Yeah, that was not.
And I said, or something, like something real, not something made up. Yes, man, I have cool headlights. Okay, dude?
There's a joke there somewhere, Matt, and I'm going to leave that be about the headlights.
Please do.
Along the bottom of the screen, I do have scrolling when progress is due for the 3 events that are being repped here tonight. If you are working on another event, you are more than welcome to be here. I just don't know when their progress is due, right? So.
Right. Yeah, I took a reminder it today in the odds group. That is tonight. You know, that is one thing I always forget to do during the lives. if they had my email scrolling across the bottom, if I did that, I wouldn't have to try to remember telling everybody what it is.
No, you would still mess that up, I'm sure.
I don't know. I need to change it.
So, so who did anybody take advantage of or get the mystery kits today? The last I looked later this afternoon, they were still in stock. So I'm wondering if it's like everyone is just sort of fed up with mystery stuff. But I also saw someone got mystery box 23, and there's a dragon in it. But I forgot who the artist was. Let me see. She has other artists, but they're usually, if I remember correctly, they're like softer dragons. They're not like the dragons like. Let me see. I will say that there really wasn't Ruth Thompson, Mystery 121, Ruth Thompson. It is in the deck mystery group if anybody wants to see it. It's not bad. I don't know that I need it, but it's cool. But I will say I was not interested in either one of the mystery kits. Ruth Thompson, yep, thank you. Not after you got Smurfs and Star Trek. I'll trade you my bones for your Smurfs. Then you're probably gonna have 2 bones, probably, right? Right, Laura? I think people are really just burnt out on the mystery kits and boxes. Janet needs both the mysteries from 23. Okay. She did Nightshade Dragon. Okay, then I have that one. Did you find your Stanley Morrison? Yes, I did. So let's see. The Stanley Morrison mystery is sitting over there from Melissa Hot. And then the Mojito Dragon is inbound from Canada that Mel helped find for me. And then Mel was able to find and she grabbed for me, so I'll probably get it when I see her, the Dakota Dateweiler Redwood Starry Night.
That's pretty.
Yes, Melanie. She did Draconis Nox. He's huge. Okay, I like him. Why am I thinking that I don't care for her dragons? Because now you've mentioned 2 of them, I like them. And I like that one. I wouldn't be mad about getting it, but I don't know.
Mel did it tracking down the unicorns. I love it. She got me like 3 or 4.
Although I felt really bad for her this time, like looking for 21 or 22. She was, because it was like the one time she decided not to, and she was so stressed out trying to find them all. And she's like, It's just your fault. I'm just gonna buy them from now on. And I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, I remember you. I'm not gonna buy and listen to it. You did. And that's what happens. So I don't do mystery doctor because I was so bit burned either way.
Yeah, but you still, crap about them when Rita Konya came out. It's a mystery and it's a square. We were like so conflicted.
Yeah,
It's a mystery. It's a square. It's a mystery. It's a square.
I know. I did consider it. I did. And then I saw how large it was, and I'm like, I'll neither do it. So
No, but you can have Berta do it for you.
that's true. I hadn't thought of it that time, or I might would have. Most of hers are Flair, which not everything's an artist, and most of hers are Flair. So when they come out and round, I jump on them. And I still didn't get Father's Rudy. I'm waiting on that to come back.
Okay, so Ray says she wants the Sheena Pike, which I like it. I do like that one. I would take that one if I ran across it. I'm wondering though what the canvas looks like because there's the picture itself has like a lot of black around it. Like I'm hoping they cut a lot of that off, maybe.
You know, I've forgotten about that Kanye, so thank you. Now I'm thinking about it again.
There's Berta with the middle finger. I was waiting for that. My day is complete. I got the middle finger from Berta.
Yeah, I'm gonna see a third of Will and do the Kanye one, and then I'll track it down.
She told me that she would.
Oh, she did? Okay. Now I need to call you, and then when you find it, send it to Mel.
Yeah, Mel's she'll get right on that. She's got nothing else going on.
I didn't need to. Sometimes I just want to hurt you.
Thanks. See the love that I get from my friends. I'm getting the middle finger. The other one wants to hurt me.
I'll never hurt you. Hard. But I saw something.
You rage bought 3 boxes? Okay. Cool. Let me know what you don't want. We're leaving.
I say Mr. Dot met you on that.
Sarah Richter's dragons are not as good, says Melanie. I know. I like her dragons. I like some of her stuff. I don't know. She made me mad with that one release that she did. That it was like the woman in a casket or whatever, and it was all like gory and weird. And I'm like, ooh, it's dark, and I want it. And then there's this cat curled up next.
And there's a cat in it. Yeah, what was that about?
And then I get it. Someone was like, oh, it's her familiar. I'm like, I get it, but I don't care. And give her a different familiar.
Yeah, could have been a bat, an owl, not a bat. That's not a familiar. Ow.
People are scrambling already for some of those kits as they are. Yep. W Design says she has 2. Thank you, Kayleen, for the jewels. I ordered 2 box 23, so see what comes through. I won't be keeping a dragon though. Well, Debbie, if you want to destash, feel free to post stuff into the Speaking of Diamonds Facebook group. You know that there's a couple people here right now that would like to have that, so you wouldn't have to work too hard on that. Oh, she just packed Mel's order. Thank goodness, so we can stop hearing about it.
Eileen, that's a beautiful baby. She sent me a picture of her baby. Her new baby. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh. Let's see. No.
Well, see,
Mom,
Debbie, the bonus of being the last one to get it is by then I usually see things enough that I'm like, I want it. So you never know.
how sweet. What in the world? Do you have an airport in your yard?
There was some car. You can hear that? Can you hear the locust going? Or the cicadas?
There's cicadas there?
Cicadas every year.
How do you stand it, man? Ew.
Nice. Melinda got she doesn't buy the mystery stuff, but she wanted one of the kits if someone delivered it personally. That was nice. I'm sitting here for the past probably like 5 minutes looking for more of the color that I was placing because I'm like in the not hand rendered mode. So I was looking for the other random pieces of confetti. But Melinda says when she walks the dog, sometimes cicadas are so loud you can't hear yourself think. Yeah, I guess they're like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just so used to hearing them. I don't know. Like obviously when there's the hordes are super loud, you can hear them like through windows and over the AC. But they're not bad. Like that airport Berta drove us to in someone's front yard in Texas. Berta drove on a runway. See, she's a crazy driver. Which
Can't drive.
Berta, we need to talk and see if there's anything we can hook up to do for San Antonio. I don't need to drive, but I don't know when I'm going to get there. I have to find out from Nancy what's going on. Oh, the cicada killers to pop up. Those are those big wasps, right? Those are gross. Anxiety Art Adventures needs to try a Diamond Art Gallery. Yes, you do. You do. I like them. I like them a lot. The Mothman eats all the cicadas. Yeah, someone reported not too long ago, they said they saw the Mothman on the Sears Tower downtown. He's not just in the holler.
Wait, what? I missed something. I was reading. Wait, what?
Huh? Matt says the Mothman eats all the cicadas, and I said there was a report of seeing the Mothman a couple years ago on the Sears Tower.
Oh my lord!
So he could have been here eating the cicadas.
I don't care who eats the cicadas as long as they do it.
Supposedly they're very good and high in protein, so
I didn't know that. I was reading.
maybe we should cook them up next time. I will say, when we were in Kentucky, the porch, it was like a cement slab that was, I don't know, probably about this tall, and on the side of it was one of the cicada exoskeletons. And I
Ooh,
was looking over, and Tammy's there. I go, "Oh my gosh, it's a cicada!" And she's like, "Ah!" So, like later on, I'm like, "Tammy, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna show it to you." She's like, "No, no, no." I'm like, "Come on, I'm gonna show it to you. It's not gonna do anything. I won't throw it at you, whatever." So I brought it in, and I was showing her like where it, like, split up the back to crawl out of its shell thing, and yeah.
ooh. And he didn't throw it at me. I was surprised.
Debbie does diamonds. I received my first diamond art gallery order tape in boxes, not sealed all, but luckily it doesn't seem like it was missing anything. You know, I don't know what the hell is going on with shipping, but I have gotten more boxes beat the heck up, including the pen that went missing. I think I talked about that. A beautiful pen from Donna Bass, just missing. Laura says, "Whoever saw the Mothman, I want those drugs too." Nice. The tape was loose and not secure on the outside box. Huh. I wonder if it just came loose, or if it wasn't, like, I don't know. But it's good that everything was there. Yeah. They make high protein dog treats from bugs. Yep. Melinda says the exoskeletons are fun to spray paint gold, stick on your sweater. She says, "Honestly, I've done that." Huh. Well, now I have a Christmas gift idea for Tammy.
No, you did are not rich. Oh my God. That just creeped me out. I didn't need to know that. Who said that, Melinda?
Yep.
What? I gotta talk to you. That's not normal.
Would you rather have like silver? Maybe I can make
I did not have any.
I'll make you a couple different colors so you have them for different outfits.
No, I want nothing from you then. Just, I had to have the cicada.
7:44 p.m. on August 19th, 2026. Everybody witnessed that, right? Okay.
Nobody heard me.
That means no pens, no de-stash of
No.
stuff that I get.
That's not what I said. I said I want nothing from you if I had to have the cicada.
I didn't hear that part.
Just because you like screaming when you heard the first part, so you didn't hear the second part from screaming. You heard that.
That was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. It had so much of that opal inlay in it. And it was pricey too.
Ow.
So I've sort of been thinking what I'm going to be taking with me to San Antonio. And I will be done with my Oz kit by then. So I was like trying to think, and I'm like, ugh. I mean, I was gonna bring my small holiday one for Halloween. I'm like, no, I want something else to keep me busy. So I was thinking, and I'm like, I could bring magic potions, but then I'm like, that's so many colors. I have the enhancement stuff like that. Well, when I got out this porcelain moon, I got all of my tray bricks into one soft-sided case here. So I think I may bring this.
I wouldn't want to take magic potion. That's huge.
Melissa Hot's here. Hello, Melissa. I got your package. Thank you very much.
Hi, Melissa.
Very nice wrapping job too. That's just a little background music I put on there. Huge box of round kits with lots of Rich's big cicada stuck to the box. Yeah, but she won't want it. Rich now searching where he can get really cool blanket with the cicada shell in it.
No, God, stop talking about cicadas. I didn't know he did it.
Which, talking of blanks, I think I showed this last time, but this is why I got this blank and I haven't gotten it turned yet. And it's like, I'm totally gonna miss the boat. So Nikki, we need another painting of this color scheme. But so here's the purples and the pinks, right? Look at this, look at the blank.
So pretty. I still need to have my blank turned. Have you had that in turned yet? Hello? That's so pretty.
Does this look turned?
No.
It's still a square.
Yeah. I didn't really pay attention what you had in your hand. I don't know where the head not turned at. I need mine.
Laura says she's on the fence about the tray bricks. I don't know, Laura. Try get one of the boxes. Just get one box, even off of Amazon, and try it.
Some people don't like those.
You're right. That's why I said try them.
I would like those if I could open them. A lot. That's the thing about me. The stupidest things make me not able to use the cool stuff. Which I want my traits, I'm not concerned.
Yeah, but that's the cool thing is that, I mean, even if it was just your taste that you didn't care for the tray bricks, there's other options, and you found an option that works for you. So
I did. I liked them a lot. And they had something on there that the Tracer didn't, and that's the handles. They did a lot of them, which really helped me. And I got that pen today.
You did? Got it already?
I did.
Oh, cool.
I did. So I'll be doing a video on that soon, like this week. Let's see. Tomorrow's not live. I usually try not to do too much when I live. And then Friday, Mom works, so it will probably be Saturday before I can do it. But it'll be soon.
I did watch the video that they did of how to show it, that you like scan the QR code and it comes up and stuff after I sent it to you, because why would I look at the instructions beforehand? I am a guy. But I mean, I didn't miss anything. The only thing that it said was to eject like if you have drills in your pen still and you need to get rid of them, you do just push down. And I did that and they flew all over the place. But if you controlled it, that would be better probably. And they did say that when you're using it, don't shake it too much because the beads could flip. And I thought, well, that's sort of stinky.
Yeah, really. I wouldn't have thought they could flip inside the pen, but I just don't.
Okay, Laura says, I feel the tray bricks take up too much room. Melissa, you ready? I'm gonna give her the same spiel that I gave you. Yeah. This is probably about 60 colors. How many colors are on this one? I forget. right here. I keep them in this. I have some powers for them, but those take up a lot of room. And I don't have a lot of room. How many colors are in this? 50, 57 colors. So there's 57 tray bricks in here. And these are the containers that they sell. There's another brand that will hold them as well. And what I like about it is tonight, when I switched out paintings, I have multiple whips. I take it, I close it, I zipped it up. Here's my other, this is my Oz one. Put it there. I got this one out from underneath the table, unzipped it, got my canvas on the table, I'm ready to go. And when I travel, I can put my pens in here. I'll usually bring like a regular tray just in case, like I have like a lot of color blocking and I want to use one of my larger placers and maybe I overfilled the tray brick or something. So I put that in there, some extra wax and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to actually traveling with these this time. Eve says she kits up mostly in the small ones and colors with more than one bag gets a large bag. Okay. Yeah, I try and do everything in large. I shouldn't say that. I usually go through now and I'll separate. And if it's like the little tiny bag, one of them, okay, it goes in the small pile. And then I move them around. But I try and then at the end, like sort of even them out a little bit just because these are both Laura. So this is one row of large and then I have 2 rows of small because this one had a lot of small colors. But normally this would be like, this would hold 2 rows of large. So I have one large one hanging out down here and then small in the center. Melinda, are you bringing the tray bricks to the retreat? Yep, I am. And Melinda, I'll pack a couple extra ones and I let Nancy borrow them at Lone Star. I'll pack a couple empty ones and you can dump some of your drills into them and try them out. Matt says if most kits fit in 60, it wouldn't be too bad. Even like, because, all right, so I'm waiting for my 200 color count. So I'm going to need 4 bags of tray bricks. And the other, like, no matter what I would put 200 colors in, it's going to take up room. But I know that I could have 4 of my tray bricks bags right here. They would fit. Whereas I would need at least 2 Elizabeth Wards. They would not fit here. And I would probably need like my 4-drawer art dot that I have down there for my J wall. That usually doesn't fit a lot of places because I take them out of the thing. But it's all something's gonna work for somebody, right? But you don't know until you try.
That is true. I would try. I just don't know what to think.
Eve has kitted up 20 large and 80 small in one of those totes. Nice. Nikki has a 3D print holder for the tray bricks. It's awesome. Yep. I have a couple of them from...
Cool. I didn't know they had a 3D holder for the tray brick.
From Carissa. So like this is the small one.
She had one like that for the red too. When did she do one?
Ask her to do one. But I sort of like the way that I can just take this bag in and out, stuff like that. But there is now, Carissa has an insert for these bags that goes in here, and it's the same thing. It has all the slots. It just holds them in place, because like right now when I do take out a container, they all fall together, and then I just gotta doink and put it back in. Not a big deal. But if you wanted, she has a thing now, an insert. It just takes the maximum capacity down from, I think it's like 60 to like 56 or something like that. So Berta just got her order from Tima. Cool. I got my glazed ones back there just the other day.
I ordered from Tima. So cool, and then the video on it. So excited.
If you order a set of 20s, it will not be enough to kit up. Depends on what you're working on. But if you just want to try them, like you could kit up the 20, and you know what else you do. Where did you get this substrate?
Send them the rich and yell at them, you know, you spend this money and now I can use them. I want my money back.
Katie, these are available on the CatAir site. So they have all different colors to sort of match the different colors that they have on their website. So if you like pink and purple and stuff like that, and it has a little handle, and I have my little label there of what it is. But I have like 4 of them sitting down here with different paintings in it.
I had the blue one, the baby blue. I love it.
But I forget the name of something else Tima said. There's like a craft bag that they also fit in. You know, what I was going to try, I may have to do this. You know the Art Dot containers that you get the bottles in with the foam? I have one that's like a double layer. I wonder if those would fit in there. I'd have to check it.
It's funny. Yeah, they do. Amazon does have them. They just don't have all the colors. But
Yep.
they do have them. It looked ordered with delete them on the flatbed.
It's a valid question.
It is, I agree.
Creative Memories tool bag. So you can look into that, Katie Bug, as well. I'm assuming that may be on Amazon or on Creative Memories website. I don't remember.
I don't know if Amazon had that. Ow.
Joanna, please tell me where the Google form is that we're supposed to fill out every week. Every week, I'm assuming you're talking about the DP5K. When the post goes up for tonight for the progress, there's a link right in there. You may have to cut and paste it, because when I schedule posts, it won't put in a live link, but usually Thursday morning I'll go in, if I remember, and I activate that link, but you just copy and paste it, or it's in the feature tab. And it's just a little form that you just report in the number of square centimeters you've completed. Half a bed, so no. Okay, good. All your tray bricks are coming tomorrow. I don't think you'll be home. Oh. So what's your address? What's your address, Laura? You know, I got some tray bricks for you. Yeah, the tray bricks or the shipping from CatAir can take a while. So Amazon will come right away. If you do go to CatAir, they were having a pretty nice sale, like 30% off a thing of 10 of the large, at least the blue ones. The different colors are different prices. If you go there and there's not a sale, I do have an affiliate code that you're welcome to use. I think gets you 10% off, better than nothing, right? And that's in my Beacons page. Can I still add week 1? I only did, yes, you can you could, yes, any number of weeks. So if you only want to report in once a month, you could do that. If you go on vacation and you miss a week, the next week just report in 2 weeks worth of progress. And I love actually that people, I know some people, you're not the only one, Joanna, didn't complete that form, so you're not on the leaderboard, but because now you're going to see some people jump up in distance or, completion, so it's going to be cool to see that.
It's later that waited to help 3 months.
Yeah. The cool colors I am going to say will be September shipping. I got one of my boxes. I placed 3 different orders for my large color count kit. I got one of mine and it was, I think, within 2-3 weeks, maybe. Amazon has the cool colors. Well, now I have to go up.
Amazon did?
Laura says, I have to ask why you have a thimble on your pinky. Oh, Laura.
Oh.
Let me tell you, you obviously have not seen the professor's tricks and tips. But to answer your question, so when I'm working on a piece, so like I'm just going to make, this is my canvas, right? So you know how like if you're placing like this, you're sort of up in the air and you don't have as much control. So I get to put my silicone pinky down as leverage, especially when I'm multi-placing, and I don't stick to the glue. When I do my normal pinky, I'm always like pulling up the canvas and stuff like that, and this stops me from doing that. Like this. I'm a quarter way on my kit. It says Berta. Of course you are. You started 3 hours ago.
Berta Lauren. She did not have to say that, and I don't know why, because it's true. I thought they had the Turbo Lauren.
Oh, the Galaxy Blue, the like shiny, the iridescent blue ones like this. These are nice. They're a little iridescent. The blue top. And by the way, great use for all the stickers that you get from stores that send stickers with their stuff. I've started putting these on my tray bricks.
But see, I thought about doing that, and I tried that once, and it bugged me that it was on there.
Well, that's why you got to put them on all of them. The only thing I don't put them on is my dark blue ones, because those are my precious.
Laura, I love you. I love Laura so much. That's why
Patented pinky protector. Laura says it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Eve got one, but she had to get a hole in the end of it for her Jersey girl nails. I don't know. I just can't, even like if I'm working on a small piece now that I'm not going to even have enough of painting to be exposed to put my finger in, I still have to wear this when I diamond paint. It's like a thing now.
Well, you go ahead. That's your thing. You do it. We all have the thing.
And,
I don't know what my thing is, but.
And I get the multi-pack of different colors so I can match the painting. So today's painting has this light blue in it. So.
I would not even be surprised to tell the truth.
Who diamond paints with the tray in the air? Not me. It's always on my desk. Yeah, I can't do that either, Laura.
I got mine in the air.
Well, that explains a lot.
See? I'm holding it. I don't know why I hold it either because I don't even like to hold it.
That
Just
makes
the
sense.
tins.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't know why I have my trash. I don't know. It's not even convenient. Well, for one thing, I need it. No, I don't know why I do.
Thank you, Eve. See, Jersey Girl nail silicone thingamajigger.
Even her nails.
Yeah, when I used an easel, I had to push it back enough that I could still have it on the flat side. But then I did find a very early version of um, a tray holder that you put on the easel and it came out, you set it flat. But now I see there's much better ones that are magnets. You put the magnets on both sides of the canvas, right? So then you have your easel at a 45-degree angle or whatever, and then you have this little platform that's coming out. I use release paper on the area I'm not working on either, Laura. I'm talking about in the square that I'm working on. I want control to get my precise placement. So I put my pinky down as an anchor.
Hold on, I gotta tell my mother something. No, I'm not gonna hold them off. So, just let Matt know.
Yeah, Laura, what is the funny thing? Other than obviously my patented silicone thimble diamond painting condom thing. Linda says, I've never worked on an easel. I wonder if it makes that much of a difference. I mean, I have one and I've used it. It did take me a while to get used to having enough control to place correctly at a 45. I will say that on days that I have marathon diamond painting sessions and I'm like this all day, it probably would be better. But I just choose, I like the setup that I have now and I don't have room for it on my table. So Berta says, I got so upset at work today. I thought today was Friday, disliking my coworker. The weeks are just too long. They're too long. Races helps her back and neck a lot. That's good. Okay, so Laura says I vape, and I was trying to figure out why I was not getting any vapor when I hit it, and guess what was stuck in the mouth hole of the vape? Drill. That's funny. I thought you were going to say you were hitting a tray. Why is nothing coming out? Just said the other day, tray holders are the strangest breed of diamond painters about using an easel. Yeah, a finger condom. Yes. Debbie says this is her vacation week, so it's going too quickly. I hate that. I hate that. You know, this morning I woke up and it was cold. It was like 63 degrees outside. I left the windows open all night and had the furnace fan going, so it brought in some cool air. And I sleep with a fan and all this other stuff. And when I woke up, I got some text messages that I had to deal with. So I'm sitting there on the side of my bed and I'm like freezing. And so when I got dressed, I put on sweatpants, I put on socks, and I was like, all ready for the day. Um, the socks I put on, brand new out of the drawer, so they had been washed. They've been sitting in the drawer. I'm walking around. I'm like, why do I feel a drill on my, like I'm stepping on a drill? So I'm looking. It was inside my sock, but like in the fibers. I'm like, how the hell did it get inside the fibers of the inside of my sock?
I was getting ready to ask you that too.
I have no idea. But by the time probably noon rolled around, I went and the flip flops and shorts came back out because it got warm.
There's nobody after those shorts in the house. There ain't nobody.
That's funny. Okay, Gail says she saw on TikTok this week a clip-on tray that goes on the side of the easel. Okay. I have a big fat gaping vape hole. I'm gonna leave that one alone, Matt. Drill would fall right in and back out. At least Rich uses protection with a condom while diamond painting. Yep.
Yeah, don't produce any more drills on your painting. That was wicked.
You know, I hear you, Ray, with maybe knocking it off. The early angled tray thing that I got, I don't even know where it's at. I think it's down in that drawer. Was very simple, and it was like new, and it was like, so it was just a platform, and then it had two arms that you clipped on, and it just sort of rested against your easel. So it was not sturdy whatsoever. So that's probably why I stopped using it so much. But I can't imagine diamond painting during sexy time. Well, you're not doing it right, Laura.
Would you like to elaborate on that?
That'll be a speaking of diamonds after dark tutorial.
The dark tutorial. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Tell my husband that pop shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the after hour part.
Please.
Okay, you know what? Enough of that. I'm doing the color blocking section now. Enough of that. I'm done. I've had it with that confetti in the black. Hi, Mr. Christopher and Mr. Lurker. Now his eyes are real dead. Now Christopher comes out.
Well, oh no, the images on my head, I promise they won't go any further than that. Okay. Christopher, Matt is going to be having to go into the hospital for a while because he has a, quote, big fat gaping vape hole. Hi, Doretta. Welcome on in.
Hi, Doretta. Doretta, I didn't think about you. How you been?
Wait, wasn't Doretta the one that you were supposed to call like 6 months ago?
Do you have to bring that up every time? Gee. I do. Sorry. I meant it too. Yeah, that's right, Laura. He heard you say 60 times, so he turns out that's what I said. Now it turns out to play. Laura does love to draw the lurkers out. She does. She's good at it.
So I went to the endodontist on Monday because I had a tooth, I had a filling replaced, and it's been super sensitive to cold and mostly a cold, and when I chew on it. So I go to this endodontist because I may need a root canal this day. And I'm like, why do I need this? It was fine. And now all of a sudden, like, you screwed up the filling was my point. So the test was, I guess, he looked at it. He's like, well, it looks fine. So he bangs on it. He bangs on the 3 teeth on my upper. And I'm like, no, I mean, I feel the banging, but I don't have any pain. Then he takes this tiny piece of gauze and he sprays it with like cold spray. And he goes, you need to just tell me, raise your hand when you feel cold. So he starts with, so the 3 teeth, it's all the way in the back here. He starts with the 3rd one here. He touches it. Yeah, okay, I feel cold. He's like, all right. He goes to the next one. Yeah, okay, I feel cold. The 3rd one, I'm like, and I start pulling away, and he's like, pull it up. And I'm like, oh my God, it hurts so bad. He's like, well, I think we found the one. I'm like, I think I told you the one when I sat down in this chair. So Monday, I go for a root canal that I've never had before. Doretta's going to be like the old lady in the Titanic waiting for that call. It's been, what was it? It's been 84 years or whatever at that back of the ship. Yeah. I feel the banging and the pain. Yeah, that was bad. And he was like, so the office, so I was referred to this guy. The office is in a professional building in the middle of a very swanky mall, outdoor mall. And when I say swanky, it has like Neiman Marcus. It used to have a Marshall Fields. Now it's Macy's. There's a Swarovski crystal store. There's a Williams Sonoma. Like, it has all the hoity-toity stores in it. So I walk in, and like everything in the office is black. The walls are black. The chairs are black. The carpet's black. It was really like, it was too much. And I like black. Then I meet the doctor. Probably, I'm going to say maybe my age, but full head of hair. Like good silver hair. And he was tanned within an inch of his life. So it was I felt very like, you're going to charge me a lot. Train is off the tracks. Tammy had to leave. Yeah. Root canals suck, but it'll help. That's what they tell me. Eve says they're not as bad as they used to be. Good, because I remember my dad's girlfriend like had them, and she was out of commission for a couple days. But I can't imagine, like, if they're taking the nerve out, like, you wouldn't feel pain afterwards, and they numb you up. I don't know.
I need that whole story. It sounded good, though.
Dental pain is worth. I'd rather go through childbirth again. Well, the funny thing is, so I've never really had dental pain, but I have had several kidney stones, which is, according to the doctors and nurses, much like giving birth. Christopher, you'll just feel a little prick in your mouth if memory serves. That was specific wording that you put down there. Ray says, I have to have a molar redone 2 hours in that chair while she removed the original, and only sucked because I had to sit still that long. Black hides blood. True. Yeah, because even when I had the filling replaced, I was just like, I have to close my mouth, please. And they're like, oh, would you like us to use the dental block? And I'm like, yeah, because this sucks, because it's all the way in the back. So I'm like, you know. The swelling around it. Well, thanks for that, Jess. Hi, Jess. Well, I picked the afternoon because I figure I get some stuff done for work. Then I'll go and then maybe call off the next day in diamond paint through the pain.
How do you done during pain?
Oh, you tell me. You do it all the time.
That is true. That is very true. That is not so crazy. Crazier. Okay. Hold on.
I was done last night and I was ready for a marathon session because I started watching The Devil Wears Prada too. But then like it just stopped playing. Like I couldn't get anything on Netflix to play. Wasn't the internet, wasn't anything. I don't know. Netflix must have went down or something. So then I immediately got tired and I'm like, okay, well, let's just go to bed. Just trying to bring a smile to your face in the tragedy of dental issues. Thank you, Christopher. You got my back a lot. Thank you. I have to be safe and go to the dentist for anything. Yeah. George Hamilton tan, yes, like that. Melissa has chronic kidney issues and I've given birth 6 times, 2 unmedicated, and I would rather give birth again than deal with what I'm dealing with, kidney stones. See?
I can't imagine anything to do worse than birth.
Last one just get done. You only need Advil. Okay. Which is good because I never get good stuff. Like I'll have friends who go to the doctor and have the same thing I do, and they get like the heavy duty drugs. I get told, oh, just take Tylenol. Like I went in a couple years ago, I had one of my wisdom teeth taken out. And besides thinking I was going to die, because they were like, you're so old, you can't have wisdom teeth out, you're going to die. They're like, well, we're going to give you a nerve block. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what about afterwards? They're like, Tylenol. Whereas other people are getting like the good stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? I didn't need it after all, but still. So, Melissa, kidney stones are bad, you know, but I'm glad to hear it from a woman. Although the female nurses have told me that this is your version of giving birth. The first time I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was home alone. My dad was at work and I thought I was dying. So I called an ambulance and called my dad. He got to the hospital like a little bit after I got there, but I passed out in the ambulance. Then the second time I got one, I went to the ER because you have to go to the ER. They tell you because it may get stuck, it may block things up, whatever. You have to make sure it's going to pass. So I go to the ER, I get in the room, and I said, I'm passing a kidney stone. And the nurse is like, okay, well, the doctor will be here in a little bit. I says, can I please get something for the pain? This is hurting so bad. She goes, no, you have to wait for the doctor. I said, oh, okay. I says, could you hand me the garbage can over there? She's like, what do you need? And she goes, I'll get you some pain medicine. I'm like, okay, thank you. Because the pain made me hurl. Then the next time I had one of my employees drive me to the ER. I was at work and I was walking because it was so, I couldn't sit in the chair. It hurts. So I was walking around, and she's like, "You need to sit down." And I'm like, "I can't. It hurts. It hurts." She goes, "You need to sit down. You are turning white." Like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. All of a sudden, this nurse comes running over with a chair, and I plopped down in it just as I passed out again from the pain. But the last one I had, I woke up that morning and I said, I have a kidney stone. And knew I had a kidney stone. But I went to work. I was doing a presentation to senior management. I went to work. I did the presentation, sweating profusely, smiling, answering questions. I'm leaning up against the wall at the end of it. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm passing kidney stones. I need to, sitting there. And then I left and I went to the emergency room after that.
I probably thought you were cranky.
Probably.
I don't know how you did that. I never had them. From all the stories.
Tan and toupee, guys. I love it.
I hope I neither had those.
I'm freaked out by the good drugs, this Crafty Pilot. Well, plus that, that puts you out of commission for a little bit, right? Until it's totally out of your system or something. I don't know. Ray says it's so annoying. I have chronic pain condition. I can't get any pain meds. I get it. I had a friend's mom who worked at a dentist office. And it was sort of like the building, her desk or office, whatever, she could see out the window. And across the street is a 4-story building that has another dentist in it. And they would have someone come in that they knew would just be asking for pain meds, And they would say no. And then they would see the person walk across the street and go to that dentist. And they would call them and be like, Susie's on her way back over or whatever. So I get that there's problems and addictions and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's a time and a place that you need to give people proper medicine. Even with my shoulder surgery, they gave me maybe 10 pain pills that I was supposed to take twice a day or something. And they're like, then just take Tylenol. Just take Tylenol. Tylenol is supposed to cure everything. And I needed all 10 of those. I probably could have used about 14 of them, to be honest, for 2 more days. But sometimes you just gotta. Doris says women seem to forget all the pain from giving birth once they see the baby. Yeah, a kidney stone is definitely much. It's not as cute for sure.
But one of the doctors also told me that, we can tell who's drifting here's the drugs, but then we also can tell who actually needs it. Meaning, if I never seen you before and you look like you're about to pass out from pain, you can't fake the tail, sweatiness, all of that. That's real.
Can they give some lessons to the doctors around here? Because that's not what they operate on.
That's sad.
Melissa says her 40th birthday was a few years ago. Kidney stone got impacted, went into septic shock in less than 24 hours, passed out in the ER, woke up 8 days later in ICU, and you're on your 4th since then. Whoa. I've only had one that was super stubborn and it was right on the cusp of being too big to pass. I did end up passing it though after it took me a couple days. But luckily, knock on wood, they've all passed without issue. You need Big Thunder Mountain more often than it's supposed to be good for passing it nice. My little brother has had kidney stones so severe in both kidneys. Last time he went to the doctor, he said he's a gravel pit. Well, you know what is sort of interesting about that is, so I get these kidney stones, and my dad doesn't understand how painful they are. So he's giving me crap. Oh, where'd you get the kidney stones at? You must have got those from your mother. Ha 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 ha. So I'm in the ER one day with him when he was in the nursing home, and he would have would get chronic UTIs because he had Parkinson's, and he was losing control of his muscles, right? And he couldn't void his bladder all the way, so it would get infected. Well, they did a scan, and they go, Mr. Schneider, have you ever passed a kidney stone? He's like, no. Why? She goes, your kidneys are full of kidney stones. They must just not move.
Ooh.
I hit him. I go, I get him from you. He's like, oh man, you remember that? I'm like, yes, I do. Thinking I'm the freak with the new condition, and here you're sitting with the whole caboose full of rocks.
Wow. It's a wonder. What causes kidney stones exactly?
It depends. The way I understand it, there's two basic kinds. There's ones that can be caused by too much calcium. So like every time you get a kidney stone, you're supposed to try and catch it so that they can analyze it and see what it's made of. So if you have too much calcium, it could be that. Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so I typically don't drink milk. I don't do that, and I'm not a huge leafy green vegetable eater and stuff like that. So I'm like, it's probably not that. So then the other possibility is uric acid that can turn into crystals, I guess. So that's why you have to keep hydrated to keep your uric acid from crystallizing. Other than that, that's all I know. Laura had the doctor use the laser for kidney stone. I worked with somebody who had that done. That did not sound like fun at all. Melissa's never been able to pass a stone on myself. Ooh. My current one, you have one right now? Google staghorn stone. It requires actual surgery, not look for it. You have one right now. You have a congenital defect that makes you more kidney stones. Yikes.
My cousin had that. Spongy kidney. Yeah.
And acids cause a lot. Yeah. Okay, well, that's calcium, isn't it? Too much iced tea. I think I've heard that. The last one, the one that I had that I couldn't pass easily. What the heck was I was drinking like straight lemon juice, and what was the other? Maybe olive oil, lemon juice, something. I don't know. Something was supposed to make you pass it, and it was disgusting. But I think I did pass it the next day. Eve was saying that doctors have gotten better at, pushing back against regs and stuff to give pain meds and stuff. I will say that the two nerve blocks that I've had, one for my tooth and one for my shoulder, those are amazing. Whatever they did to figure that out was a good move. It definitely, I didn't feel anything with my tooth. When it wore off the next day, I did feel, and it was my fault, because they tell you have a nerve block, you're not going to feel pain. but you're going to feel pain when it wears off in 24 hours. So you must go home and take your pain meds. Start now, even though you don't have pain. I don't need to do that.
I told you.
I said, oh crap. And then I took the pain meds and I sat in the recliner and squirmed for about 2 hours until they fully kicked in. And I was like, I'm setting a reminder, set a reminder for the pain pills.
Yep.
It's about 4 centimeters by 3, and it's taking up my whole left kidney. Left kidney's damaged. It's smaller. It should be 4 centimeters by 3 centimeters.
Yeah.
4 centimeters. 4 centimeters by 3 centimeters. That's your kidney stone?
That's huge. No way. Taking up the whole left kidney.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You know,
Okay. I'm not complaining anymore.
Melissa, you need to get with Melinda, because maybe if they get it out in one piece, you can spray paint it gold and you can wear it on your sweater next to your cicada skin.
Right?
You put those up on Etsy.
Gee. You know, I had never had a nerve block. Neither. I thought they had a nerve block.
I was gonna say we should ask, see if you can get one, but they do wear off like within 24 hours. So it's like,
Well, then that's useful. Yeah, they're nice and to have one.
you could go down the street and get some moonshine and do a shot. That would be the same thing.
Don't even think I wouldn't do that sometimes. Right now, they feel pretty nice.
None of the nerve blocks or radio frequency ablation done for my back helped. I got a week or two of relief, but best each time. Yeah, I don't know if they're really how useful a nerve block would be for chronic pain, obviously surgical pain. But I know somebody who had some type of ablation done on their back and it did really help them. So everybody's different, right? And you try what you can, and
Yeah, we are all different. That's sure.
so what else? What else? What else? Oh, I have a new obsession. Has anyone ever had hot honey?
Oh, Lord. That's all he's going to talk about now for a long time. No, I haven't. I don't like honey.
Honey is so good.
You
So
just now had it?
Yeah. Have you had it?
I don't like honey. What's that mean?
So you never even had it probably. You eat honey buns.
I love honey buns. Ooh, I'd like to have one right now. Toradol shots are amazing.
No, it's
So,
honey with like hot pepper flakes steeped in it. Um, and let me tell you, so I heard about, well, I always really knew about it, but I thought I saw something. There was someone who did something with hot honey and then one with chili crisp. And I was like, I got to try these things. So I tried the chili crisp first. And that's good, but it's pretty hot and there's only certain things you can put on it. And I really overdid it. So then I got the hot honey. And let me tell you, for a snack, I take a cucumber, English cucumbers, make slices, and then I put a little cream cheese on it and then just drizzle the honey on it. A bagel with cream cheese and hot honey. So good.
ew.
I will tell you, also like hot cinnamon honey. That sounds good. I will say, so the Mike's hot honey is not too. It's not hot at all to me. So I got the extra hot. Holy crap! Now that's hot.
None of that sounds good to me.
It is delicious.
None of it. I want nothing. In a high I don't eat anything.
Yeah, but you haven't even tried half the things that you don't eat because you think it's gross, but you don't know it's gross because you haven't eaten.
Well, you're right. Okay, but I really do think honey does not do not my taste. It just sounds like it wouldn't be.
You asked me at the cream cheese. Hot honey pizza thing. And that's where I've had it. The place by me that does fire fire roasted pizzas has pepperoni and has hot honey on it. I've had it. And so I tried it. That's when I tried it here at home. And I'm like, I get a little bit of it, but I need more. And that's why I got the extra hot. And then I put it on like the amount that I put the regular on, and I almost blew the top off my mouth. Have I gotten to my next international food box? I have. I didn't know if those videos were good or not, so I haven't opened it. I did open my German one, and had some interesting things in there. But this, I do have another one here that I have no idea where it's from. Pepper jelly is a strange condiment that goes oddly well with some things. Yeah, I've heard that. Like, what is it, lamb, right? With the pepper jelly or something. Now I'm hungry, says Ray.
How many snacks do you get in those?
I think there's two versions, and like one is, I forget the exact number, but it's like 8 or 12 or something. And the larger version, you usually get a beverage, which I have in the refrigerator. So I got the large one for like 4 months or something. So I think I'm done with the boxes, but
A beverage?
yeah.
Like, give me an example of a beverage.
Well, for the Greek one I had, it was some type of fruit juice. What was the last one I have? I'll get the one I have here.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder what drink they have in other countries.
So this is interesting. A Pauliner. So I wonder, is this like made by the beer company? Pauliner Sunset Cola with orange flavored cola. See?
I'm not the like that. I love orange. I don't know.
And look at Look at the size difference in the cans. It's like
Wow.
it's like a little stubby can.
So do you like it?
Am I gonna wait for Matt to point this out, or
What?
it's not open yet?
I thought you. Okay. I didn't look. I thought I saw you take a drink. I'm just gonna sit here and think. Just,
Isn't that what you're doing already?
yeah, but I'm gonna not say anything else. Because I think making myself look ditzier and ditzier. But I think you need to try it.
I mean, I do I'll try it. There's no orange Coke, and I like it. So why would this be different?
I sometimes that does sound good.
I haven't had a non-diet soda though in a while. It smells like Coke. I don't really taste much.
You don't taste the orange?
No. But I will say this is not as cloyingly sweet as like Coke. Probably because it has sugar in it instead of high fructose corn syrup.
No, Matt, you're supposed to make the jokes about me. Matt, you're supposed to make the jokes about how Rich likes it.
Maybe
Oh,
I get maybe a little bit sort of like an Orangina.
a what?
There's a drink called Orangina or something, and it's basically orange juice and sparkling water. And it's very light orange flavored, but you get like the bitter part of the orange, and I'm getting a little bit of bitter right now. I've had sodas from Belgium and the Middle East, and they taste different. I'm a Pepsi girl, and they taste different in different places. They do. Have you ever been to, like, I think they have them in Disney, but like I went to Coca-Cola World in Atlanta, and I think they may also have it in Vegas, or they did. So it's a machine that has, all like you would see at the at McDonald's that does your pop, right? And it has all different flavors from across or around the world, and you can take little Dixie cups and try it. And there's some stuff out there. It's like, okay, this is good, blah, 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 blah. But then you get to Beverly. And Beverly is a soda, I believe from Italy, which clearly was a mistake from my people. But it is so bitter. So bitter. Like, I know Italians like their bitter Campari and stuff like that, but this is nasty. Tammy likes it in the can. Yeah, she does. She likes the diamond paint in the can too with Santa. I was in a restaurant in Armenia and I asked for water. The waiter asked with or without gas. Oh, that's funny, Catherine. I've never heard that one. I've been asked still or not, or still or sparkling, but not with gas. It's funny.
I would have burnt out laughing right there. Wait, is that right? Wait, is that right? Is that? Sure, why not? It's your It's a rite of passage to try to literally at Epcot. Matt, what did I? Henry looked at the bath. Oh my god. The undercrafty at the blood. Shut up, Matt. Gee. Craftley had no evidence of anything. Tristan Craftley, where is she?
She's filling orders.
I had to talk to her today.
Which, by the way, I got
I got my order and she left something out and she said, that's all right. I'll send it with the next order. I'm like, oh, I thought that was all of them.
So I got some stuff. Well, some stuff for me, but then some stuff to give away for the Ozen or the DP5K. I got some papers, but then I got so we give away the DP5K papers. Ding, 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 ding.
Aren't those cute? I have mine too.
And then I got, and this is funny, Crashly messages me. She goes, did you mean to get this size? Because I never order this size, but I got these mini ones for the Ozen Og because these come in really handy when you have like a leftover space and you don't need a full paper.
Wait,
Like,
let's see that one you held up to yours. What do you mean mini? That's not a mini.
This is the smallest one.
That looks somewhat bigger for some reason. No.
Matt, don't.
Okay, I said okay. That one was never mind. I'm gonna
So those will be some prizes. Then I got the pen and the cover minder for
I
the
have to open the
DP5K.
pen. I use her pen. See? Right here it is. I'm using it. No, that's not it. This is it.
Yeah, I love how they're able to fit the stuff on here.
Yeah. I thought somebody used her pen. Sorry.
And then I got some tumblers too. So here's the tumbler.
Let's see the tumbler. Ah, those tumblers are cool. I like the tumbler. Oh, look at the odd tumbler. I wish I had it.
So I think the post goes up tomorrow, but I'll let everybody know now. any progress posts posted this week for the DP5K, that you do both the picture and the form. We will be drawing for prizes, and these are the prizes. So if you have not gotten your Crashly stuff yet, you may be in luck and win some of these goodies. So make sure that you are posting your progress at midnight on Saturday. Or 11:59 Saturday. That's sort of cool.
That's cool.
You know, and I think people don't sleep on their unlicensed designs, because there's some cool stuff out there.
There are. I thought too the combo pack. Amazing.
Twilight Witch combo pack. This is really cool.
That's what I got. Isn't that cool?
And then I got two of the Cheryl Baker people. I got, because I learned about the fictional characters that go to Hogwarts. So this is Elphaba getting ready to go to Hogwarts. I found out about these canvases, so I had to get these because I will have these canvases someday.
That's what is my favorite.
So Catherine got her Whimsy Lou canvas today. Order on August 3rd came pretty fast. It is fast. I've seen that name a lot coming up with Drills and Chills, people asking if it's licensed and stuff like that. And I was poking around on TikTok the other day. I saw the creator that had just finished one. And like initially he was like, oh, it was gappy compared to Preston Placed, but then like he was all good with it the other night. So it couldn't have been that bad. I was looking today because I need to order one. I was looking today and not a lot of stuff that's my style, but there was one that was a possibility. I started also thinking, would it be rude to either give away or maybe even sell, if it's a pricey image, a painting that has one square done? Like if I do a Drills on Canvas or something, can I give that away?
Some people do that, by the way. So why is it rude?
I don't know.
Oh no, don't start.
This is a reminder.
No.
Schedule live.
I did schedule my live.
Did you tell her not to sell you that? No.
No.
Schedule live.
Start writing in the new whip.
I forgot.
Let's see. Melissa has a set coming. Okay. Spend big bucks on Tumblr and never use them since Ray. Yeah. I got my 5K cover minders and half sheet release papers. Awesome. I need to order a couple of the Peggy Collins wools for release papers. That sounds cool. I'd totally buy one already started if it's the one I wanted. Good to know.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Hi, Mel. Yes, I'll charge extra for the Drills on Canvas, and I'll include one of my custom release papers. This is Drills on Canvas, and I'll sign it.
Sign it. Okay.
I have seen people do it. I have also seen people where it's like, hey, I have this kitted up and it comes with the Elizabeth Ward thing or whatever. I guess I've seen it. I just don't know.
Christopher, behave. I didn't ask you today, and that's why I ask you all the time. Because you don't.
I guess I've seen them being destashed. I didn't know if people were necessarily buying them, but it sounds like people are. So whether I give it away or if it's something I purchase, I may want to recoup a little something. But if it's something I get, it's fair game.
I know that Courtney bought one, and they had done the whole corner, and she did it. It was winter solstice, and she really wanted it. She bought it. Or did she do one, and then they bought hers? One or the other. Either way.
There, I also saw, I think it came out today. Today's Wednesday, right? So Diamond Design Co. does their drop. The little creepy figures, those are cool.
Yeah. She had some cool designs. I haven't seen those though.
They're like little minis, but it's like a scary teddy bear. One's like a spider. You know, obviously Halloween stuff.
And now you're making me go look. Because I missed it today. Ow! I got 8. Let's see. I usually had looked down there, but I didn't see. I found a flip. Oh, those are cool. I like those. Ooh, I like that Potion Master. That's cool. A lot. I wanted that Jody Bird that she had. I'm gonna have to get that.
The seahorses.
No, the lighthouse. I really want that. And Val and Jen had one I really want. It's a girl with the dragon. And the thing is, she's on the midnight version and a daylight version. I'd like to have both. Hi, Tracy. Tracy said hi, Rich.
Hi, Tracy.
Okay, thank you, Carol. I knew it was the other way around, and that's sad because Courtney and I talk all the time. You think I remember that? But yeah, she had done it, and someone wanted it, and she loved that.
With my luck, I would buy one from somebody and they would be like a serial killer, diamond painter, placer, and they'd be all over the canvas.
Yeah, that's your luck. Courtney did end up doing that, and it was beautiful. Courtney's having another baby. She is.
My brain is misfiring. I'm working on up arrows, and I keep putting them on the lowercase t's.
Okay, that's not even similar. Just so you know.
Similar enough.
I don't know why I'm giving you a hard time. I can even see, so, you know.
Right?
Right.
Just looking at a computer all day, my eyes are kaput.
Yeah, you started to reading me. I just can't see. I thought you the eye doctor, not you. Ah.
I was working today, and I looked. I had like an email that the preview was up. I just looked at it, and I'm just like, seriously, this is what I do all day. And I took a picture of it because I was gonna send it to you guys actually and be like, this is what I'm. It was like the driest. Ugh. Project update crap. Meeting summary, strategic solution, reporting readiness. October 2nd, 2026 remains the targeted technical deployment date with business go live scheduled for October 5th. Discussion focused on reporting requirements and Power BI dashboard readiness for the upcoming ERE DOM hold placement solution.
That's boring.
Tell me about it.
You need to do something that's tidy. If I had to work here today, you can do something fun. I can tell you that much. I'm getting a job. I don't know what, but it's got to have some action in it.
Speaking of errors, is anyone else not into the new trend that every shop seeing do the upside down legend?
Wait, what?
I actually like that. I think I don't use the legends either, Matt, but I think it's a cool touch that if you flip your canvas, you can always have a legend that's looking at you. My problem is I usually don't flip it completely like 180. I flip it sideways, which then what I'm seeing I've seen it at 2 shops now, and they're both German shops. They will allow you, they give you the option for like $1.50. They will flip the symbols for you to the right or the left, which is especially handy on long, narrow paintings, because then you could be looking at your symbols straight on. So I'm looking forward to trying that. But I just think it's a nice touch. I don't use the symbols, but I think it says, hey, when you flip it, you're not going to have to go, what is that symbol?
I just cut my legend off, and then that had to hit it. And I did. Truly, he does.
Well, probably because half the time you lose it.
No, he said that I shouldn't do that to my canvas. I don't understand why. Yeah.
It's your canvas. Do whatever you want.
Exactly, Matt. It's not canvas. I can do whatever I want. Did you hear that? I don't know. Budkin so bad. When I hold what it is when I hold the canvas, well, when Chloe holds the canvas, one side has the legend and the other doesn't. And he said it's not correct that it Budkin.
I will say that I did that to my J wall, but the key was only on one side, and it was literally at least 6 inches. And it was just too big for my table, so I had to cut it off. Now it does look lopsided, but
I thought this.
aren't flipped. So yeah, so Jessica, basically you have you're reading the legend, one symbol's everything's like this, and then the other one is like going upside down, going that way, so that when you turn it, you could read the legend. But Matt does have a good point. Your symbols don't get flipped, so you're still looking at upside down symbols and right side up legend. But for people who use the legend, let's talk about, anyone here do the walking legend?
I do.
Well, yeah, because you hang yours up. Okay, anyone other than Tammy do the walking legend stuff? Yeah, that's why Laura, I like it for flipping. No, I meant, what does your meeting thing mean? Meeting thing.
Talking about your, I don't know. I don't know what you mean either.
A walking legend. Okay, so a walking legend is where you number your containers, trays, whatever, 1 through 50, if you have 50 colors. And then you carry around, hence the term walking legend, your list or your stickers. And you go, okay, I'm going to work on the letter T. So the letter T is number 25. 25. And the point is that you now you don't have to relabel any of your containers. You have containers 1 through 50, and then you can continue on. But you sort of reference your legend with for the number, the drill number.
I did that. I didn't like it.
You read off a meeting synopsis, something about implementation October. Oh, that was some work email. I don't know. I was in the meeting. I can't even tell you what it was.
I was just if I the only one that asked about that.
Try that once. It took too much time. Never again. Absolutely no. Thank you. I need the symbols and themes here. Try it once, Estrada. See, Cheryl swears by that. And I've ran across a couple other people at retreats that are like, yeah, because you have to renumber your labels and stuff. I'm like,
I did the content.
and I get it, but I'm just like, sort of like what Melissa said. I go by symbols. I don't want to have to go T equals, because then I'm doing algebra or some crap, right?
Yeah.
Let's go T. Here it is. Now, I do like having the numbers on them. So like these, did I cut these or is this how they came?
I did leave my numbers on as I had room.
So like 25 and symbol T, right? And the reason I do that, and the only reason I would look at a legend, is when I'm looking at this going, I can't find T because it's been a long day. I can go to my thing and go, oh, it's 25. And then I know, because they're relatively in numerical order.
That's why I want my numbers on there. Mom, can you bring me a drink, please?
You said she'd be so confused. I'm messing up enough with the symbols. I can imagine how confused I would be referring to numbers. I hear you, Melinda. When you have a lot of colors, it is tedious. People just go by the symbols. I don't get it. Yeah. I mean, again, everybody has their thing, right? And that's the beauty of it. But to me, it just seems like it would add a step that just doesn't need to be there.
I like to have all three, the number, the symbol, and the DNT number on there as I can. Tinder did not say it time. Tell Tinder to zip it. Here, put me on the street. I'll tell him to zip it. It's not time. Although it is past the bedtime. A little bit.
Isn't it? It's 6:17 there now, right?
Yeah. God can do to stay at the state and it's miracles.
How do you organize your tray bricks when every few colors are tiny amounts that need the tiny tray bricks? So, perfect example here. So, they're in numerical order by position. Like, so this is color number 1, color number 2, color 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just keep them in numerical order, but in the 2 different
Can I have a
size
dentist?
rows. I guess whatever time you save kidding up gets wasted searching for the numbers while you paint. Thank you. Exactly.
He snorted at that? Well, I'm just gonna have to have a talk with him snorting at me. That's not nice.
And I know a lot of people, oh, I hate kidding down. I hate kidding down. It's like, that's like the easy part. I'm just dumping stuff out. I take what I'm going to keep, do that, just dump everything out, take the sticker out. Sticker dump, sticker dumps.
I don't want to sit down either. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
It is a non-event.
Unless I'm teaching nothing, and then I'll just throw it all out.
I guess maybe I don't keep
I'll take
a
top.
lot of stuff. So
Who do you think will win at that thing? Well, not me, because you do the interior job. She's listening to me every now and then, but nope. No, they listen to me.
yeah, the day Berta listens to Tammy.
Right, exactly. She'd have more fun if she did. That's for sure.
Christopher, really? Matt snorts at you all the time.
That's true too.
Sticker shields really speed up the kidding down process. I like it. I like those.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm not leaving. I'm getting a drink.
Freaking ear.
I'm gonna wipe you now.
Lord, I don't give in to anybody, especially a dog. And I love dogs. Then I'm stubborn.
So Melinda, sticker shields are like little pieces of, I don't know, vinyl maybe.
I don't.
They're stickered, but you put them on instead of like washi tape. See how it's sticking out? Hello, sticking out there.
Yeah.
So you put your sticker on there, and it usually makes it a lot easier to remove. But even if it doesn't, the point is that your residue is on the label, the sticker shield. So you take the sticker shield off, which is going to come off because it's vinyl, and you just put a new sticker shield on it, so you don't ever have the schmutz on the container, which I am anti-schmutz on containers. I love kidding up and down, but not when it had the S word.
The what?
S. Kidding up and down.
What does that mean?
Specials? I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know what it
I use Scotch tape instead of washi tape. That would be a good idea.
Oh, that's smart.
I used washi tape, but then I saw these. Who makes these? I get them off of Etsy, and they have different shapes. So, like if you do the art dot bottles, you can get circles, stars, things like that. They have special sizes for Forever Young, Trey Bricks, Elizabeth Ward. So there's different sizes, and then there's all different shapes and colors. Oh, the S word worse in the winter. Okay. That S word.
Oh, that. Yeah. Okay. Right on, sister.
You Uplifted Crafts. Yes, it's where I got those. There's one other place that has them too, but same concept. But I know she was really nice because I had messaged her one day because she didn't have a listing for Trey Bricks in one of the shapes or something, and she's like, "Oh, I just forgot to do it." She's like, "Just put it on your order," and she took care of it, and she was really nice.
I never had those. Neither tried those. I found the coolest storage system. Okay, fine. I didn't find it. I saw it on the video. But I saw it. It's a cool thing. It's a book. Like a book. And you open it up and it's got bottles in it and you fold it back and it like puts it on a slant. And then there's another one. You know how you can get the 30 bottles in those plastic cases? Well, they come in those plastic cases, but there's also an easel that comes with it. And you can, I'll have to send it to you, but anyway, there's an easel that you can fit inside that plastic case and it props your bottle up. They're cool. That wouldn't work for me because I'm not orange, unless I had it on the lowest setting. But the book is so totally cool. I need that. It looks like a Butcher Sale book.
I know I've seen the ones that are like a binder and it has like those rows of like this, almost like the ones that you get in the plastic containers that are like 4 or 5 things connected. And you could open those up. I've seen those. But you know what I'm using as to prop up my things here is a friend of mine had my shoulder surgery, got me a bunch of books, and so I didn't have to hold them. They're it's like a cookbook holder type thing, so I put the book on it. So I used it, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I could put my drills on this. So I've been propping up my drills on this bookshelf thing.
No! Sorry. It does. I had it in my heart. It hurts now.
What?
The story system I was going to order. I should have known better because the creator showed it, and if she showed a turd, it filled out.
Did you say turd?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard you say turd before.
Well, I'm mad.
Oh, she's mad. She said turd. Pressed by Lizzie has them too. Yeah, Scotch tape works. Yeah, they do, but you got to be bougie and get it, right? I'm off for a date with my bubble bath. Well, I hope you can do diamond painting and bubble bath too. Good night, Laura.
Really? Good night, Laura. Wait, was that Laura?
Yep.
Anyway, there's the cool things I sent you. So cool. Now, man, I want to order it.
Well, turd, you should have ordered it.
I know, right? Fine, I'll just have to order something else.
Oh, it's like really a book.
Truly. Now look at these right here. Oh, these are these sold out too because they're cool.
Oh, and
Yeah.
that's okay. So this is what she's talking about here. So it's like the Art Dot containers, but they're literally books, like book covers.
Yeah, and here's these. This is what I'm trying to explain. Did I can't explain things?
You know, Tammy, I think you should get these.
You do?
Yeah, because then you can finally say that you actually opened a book.
You think you're so funny. He's not funny at all, man. He
I see
thinks
what you're
you
doing.
look at him. But I just thought it was cool if you could have eaten them and something like that too. I'm mad. I should have known because I don't care what she shows, it sells out. That's her thing. She reviewed porridge.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 times 4 is 8, 9, 10, 12.
52.
What's that? There's 1, 2, 3, 7 times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4,
28.
6, 28 bottles.
Yeah.
Per book.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. When I came back in stock, I had it in my cart. I'm mad. I should have known. I'm gonna see if I can find them on AliExpress. And they're done in different colors, just like that book. And then you fold it back and it kind of puts it on a slant. It's so cool.
Well, we're just mathing with showing some love. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you. That would give you plenty of time too. See, everybody. Oh, you work for a bank. You got to be good at math. Nope.
No, it's sad, and I have to tell them what's in them for you. Oh my, look at here, Angel. Hi, Angel. I've not seen you in a long time.
Angel. Let me think. I think I remember somebody by that name. Angel.
I know, right?
Angel. Did she have cats? She had cats, and she liked pens.
Yes, that's
Yes.
her.
Is that her? Hi, Angel.
We were talking about you the last time we had a live the other day, actually. In fact, you and Adam, how are you? I miss Angel and Adam. I'm trying to find me a cleaner that I'll actually use. I don't remember anything.
You probably won't remember things to write down. So you probably should just use your friend.
My friend doesn't like me. She doesn't listen to me.
You need
I tried that.
You need to make it up to her.
How? What am I supposed to do? I will gladly make it up to her. Okay, I don't need 12 pencil boxes.
I'm glad you're doing well. TikTok took you away. I've seen some of your TikToks. I think I gravitate towards the ones where you're typically showing off pens. And then I get jealous. And then I can't watch anymore. And then I go and buy pens again. So I don't know.
I started off on TikTok. There wasn't a community much when I started off there. That's why I left it. I've seen their TikTok. But is it more the... Wait, hold on. Hand me the flash will let you know too. Matt, can I boot him, please? Can I boot Matt? Just one. Because it's so funny if you do it just one time. He's ignoring me, Matt. Doesn't he like you?
Matt's I don't know. He does good with the links and stuff like that. I think I may need to demote you and promote him.
Excuse me? It's not even funny, dude. You would cry without me. I have to agree though that he's pretty awesome at generally. He told me he wanted to learn, right? So I said, fine. So I added into mine. He said, you're throwing it to the wolves. I said, what wolves? You did just fine the first night. He didn't have to learn. I'm still trying to figure out what he had to learn. He made my job easier, so go for it. Although you probably should buy him a new car or something because I think he was not the one that put in Link to hold 24-hour live. Oh my God, that's not. You know, I put in the people that made those book holders. I put it in here to see if I could dye them. And when I put that in, it brought up a baby leopard. That's not what I want to buy.
Go ahead by Ivy Dollamore. Cool. I'm doing Chasing the Porcelain Moon from the Diamond Art Gallery.
That is so pretty. Every time I see that.
I don't have my good lights out. Yeah, Mystic Makers. I've seen. Yeah, Eve careful because I saw Angel's pen and I had to go check them out. And I typically do not like pens with stones on them and stuff, but I did have to get.
I don't want to see you make me die something. Ooh, that's pretty. Let me blow you up. Hold
This
on.
one has a dragon eye on it.
I'll blow you up. That is pretty. Wow. Angels, Angels, good job. Jayla, Call of the Sea. Ooh. Show us your stone, that's it.
Careful, you never know what Melissa will whip out if you tell her that. I'm ready for fall too, Angel. It's
Yes.
It's yeah.
Me too. And I love one letter. I'm all ready for fall and the fall paintings and the Halloween paintings. I'm all for it. I'm ready to start it now. I like to watch Angel's monthly videos, but then I want everything she shows, like her painting, her chicken bloomed like nobody business. And I want her blooms. I mean, they kind of full of stuff. Fall is not like this season too, Melinda. Well,
Anything that Angel shows just looks better because it's in her amazing craft room.
I know, right? I'm jealous. I asked Mom, I said, I saw a video, like, did you see how she got her one of those storage units that looked like a little cottage? And she's gonna make her like an area out there where she films and stuff. So I asked Mom, I said, what if I got one of those and put in the yard and I stay out there and down painted and stuff like that? She said, I wouldn't be that lucky. I think she'd mortgage the house or something like that if I would.
You would be out there diamond painting, you'd go to come back inside, you'd find the locks changed.
And it's locked. I just tell 911 and they'd be like, yes, we got a call about that. And the woman said it's a prowler not to let you in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen someone else I was watching got one of those, their she shed as they called it.
That's the DPR of it. That'd be so cool though.
Yep.
Honestly, I mean, even Chloe told Mom that I needed a classroom seriously. So we got an extra bedroom that has furniture in it and we don't use it. Mom will not let me take that out, the furniture out. But I would love to even have half the room just to film in and do live in.
So would you
do something.
give up all of your spaces in the rest of the house?
Well, no, let's not get carried away.
Okay. So now you just want a craft house is what you want.
But yeah, and just I do 10 jewels. I still have my head. I need the dining room table at least. That's where I do the large things that I haven't done yet. That I will one day.
You definitely need to search Tammy for sure.
Yeah.
Can't be you're saying you need a craft room. I'm sure she is. The voice of reason over there.
I do need a classroom. Mom said I wouldn't use it if I had it. She said I'm too nosy.
We'll just come out to, like, I took over the dining room, so.
We did, hey, I had the table on the dining room and my sister mad at me because I got a table in there. I got a magnetic board above my table. I got my big filming light in there. I mean, she does kind of have a point that it doesn't look like a dining room anymore. But who needs a dining room? Really?
Good night, Melissa. Have a good one.
Good night, Melissa.
Yeah, the cleanup is, yeah, it's not fun. I have to get, so I have lights up there that I use to film. That's where I film like unboxings and stuff. But they're good where they're at. I don't want to keep like taking them off and then putting them on the stand and putting them up for videos and stuff. So I need to get like an extra set, I think.
I didn't ready to do a video on, I think, my coloring at the place that I Melinda and Neil said I should. So I had the cool coloring book that I'm gonna show. I thought about doing a video on my new logbook system that Chloe said I needed. She had to go back to school a week early because she's showing the person around.
You need to check that pen out.
I am. That's the video on the clerk. I got it laying out of the shelf. I'm gonna attach your video to it, too.
Yeah, I was gonna link to yours too. Put it in the group.
Yeah, that's what I can do. Put it in the group.
I mean, I guess I didn't hate it. I don't need it. Like,
I kind of want it to like confetti when there's a lot of one color.
Yeah.
And I lose my place all the time. That I see the symbol and I go over to the drill on my tin and that I lose the symbol. This way, it's in my tin.
yeah, I could see that being helpful.
Yeah. You know, I can't.
But then I also see you forgetting what color's in the pen, so then you are putting things down that are the wrong color, and then you lose everything anyhow. So
I did that the other day because the symbols were the same color and almost the exact same shape. I put down with it 30 before I realized it. You know what I did? I left it. Mom, will you plug the computer up, please? Yeah, you're right, Rick. I can see myself doing that in a heartbeat. I can't even make fun of you for that. Yell at you.
And you know what I thought was interesting too is like, I think on the site and on the video, it says it will hold up to 24, but then the packaging only says it holds 20. And I was only able to get 20 in there.
You did not see me in the first time.
I think I may have had one in there. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think it may have been Doretta. Someone made the comment, I think it's a cool idea. I'm going to wait for version 2. And that's exactly what I think. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's
What was it came out? The vacuum pen, yeah, that keeps getting better and better and better. I want to keep on the side because of the different seats. I saw one ATM in what the keep on do. It almost looked like a blood pressure cup.
Oh yeah, it goes on your wrist.
No, not that. It's another one. The lock part, like where the hose plugged in at, had the digital wide screen. And that had so much suction on the high speed that it sounded like a vacuum cleaner. And I liked it. And it picked up those big round curls. You know the curls, the ones that are so big that nothing picked them up? That and did. I would show you that, I can't remember where it was. That was a long time ago.
See, Tammy, people just know you so well. Why don't you just have Mom pick them all off when you blame her for distracting you? Not your fault.
Okay, first of all, that is not people. That is Matt. So, no, we don't listen to Matt. But I have to let Mom pick them off. Matt, they're too hard. Although, let me show you this other thing that I saw that I did the ordering because the same creator showed it, and so they'll sell out.
Oh,
But it's cool. Let me find it.
I did hear today, someone said that Pikmin finally has like 2 multiplacer tips that work well.
Cool. I need that.
And I may want to check those out because that's my thing. If I can't multiplace with it, I don't want to use it. But then at the same time, I just love all of my pens, so I don't want to replace them.
Should I'm trying to tell it something. Stop.
There's a skunk outside.
A what?
A skunk.
Gross.
She's gone from suck to blow. Spaceballs. Right? Yes. When they're vacuuming out the air.
Okay. The thing I just sent you is a mini fryer. And you get 3. And the reason I need it is I had the little thing that Kevin Creation made to open up your little storage system. But sometimes I have a hard time holding it because it's round. This is long and it's skinny, and you can put it right up underneath the lid and toss it. And I need that. And it does the kitchen off grill too. And it's mini. The word mini. That means that I need mini in my life. Cool. See, I'm showing you all
Okay.
kinds of stuff.
So here's what I think. So basically it's a screwdriver with a bent tip.
Yeah.
So number 1, you're going to lose it. And you'll spend more time looking for it than it would help you. Secondly, I sort of see you doing that, and it's going to pop and you're going to go all over. But you do you, boo.
I hadn't thought of that. I probably would do that. a good idea in theory. Ow. But you get
Sharon,
three. I did it to all three down payment stations in my house.
Sharon just posted. She didn't realize that her pick didn't post the link for Oz. If
What?
it's for this week, you're good because it's still you still have time.
But you can do it. I mean, you had till 11:59.
Which, speaking of, it's coming up on 10 o'clock here, so we've been on for 3 hours.
We always do. It's a lot of fun. You know, a lot of people were talking about the last one we did. And I think that it's a good idea to do this when we all had events. We don't usually have events in the same month like this.
I mean, I like it even not for events, just to get things
Yeah.
done, hang out, and
It's a lot of fun. And it did too that we can trade off doing the comment,
Yeah. I mean, I would like to do it in Discord so people could actually be on screen and talk, but I know a lot of
Yeah.
people don't know or don't use Discord a lot and stuff. So,
Right.
um,
So, what do you think about like Google Meet or something? A lot of people do that.
yeah,
That might work.
and I think Google Meets you can stream to Facebook. So people who want to be in Google Meets can be in Google Meets, and then people who want to be on Facebook can be on Facebook.
I didn't know you could do that. It said Zoom is easier than Discord. I don't think so. Well, I don't know. They're about the same for me, I guess.
I usually use Teams just because I have the Microsoft 365 license, so that I'm not paying for yet another thing.
That
I
is
was-
hard for me.
I was talking to Em, and she was trying to use StreamYard and stuff, and she's like, "Wait a minute, I have to pay for this?" I'm like, "Well, if you want to have like a guest or a co-host or whatever," I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "It's ridiculous," and I'm like, "It's expensive, but YouTube doesn't have the functionality, so you have to use something."
Yeah, I do wish there was a more inexpensive way to do it, which, I have to have it because I like to do those parties and stuff, and I got a lot of people on screen. People like that.
Melinda
The way.
Melinda says she's not in any events, but I'm hanging out anyway. You are more than welcome. Everyone is welcome. We thought, hey, we got 3 people doing 3 events together, and let's have. I was going to do lives because of the 5K and keep people motivated to do these large canvases and stuff. Everybody is welcome. You can take a look at the channel, and there's a couple more scheduled. They're going to be scheduled through October because the DP 5K is a 3-month event. So you are more than welcome.
I'm still going to be on this same road in October. Can you extend it and make it a 6-month event? Then I'll be on the second row anyway. I may have to send this to Berta to finish. I don't mind doing the latter part. I actually enjoy it when I do it. But I think it's so frustrating when you can't see your canvas.
maybe before you complain, you need to go to the eye doctor just to make sure.
Nobody just sees black and black. I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm not either.
All right, that brings me back to a song from my childhood, but it was way before my time. But white on white, lace on satin, my little girl's getting married today. Who sang that?
I never heard of that.
It's an oldie.
I don't do oldie songs. Well, that's a lie. I do up to a certain point. I love oldie music, but not too old.
Good night, Doretta. Travel well.
Good night, Doretta.
On to Belgium.
Emerald Craft Den. Good evening. Hi, that's a new name for me.
Emerald's Craft. I don't know. Matt, the funny thing is, he says, speaking on tech, that seems the next step in diamond painting. I know of 2 more apps in development for stashes. Let me tell you what happened. The other night, Tima, maybe 2 weeks ago, she said something about, or someone said in the comments, there should be an app that has like all of the specials and like the cheat sheets and all of the stuff that you go to DP with sparklers and the cheat sheets, all that stuff. Put that in an app. I thought, wow, that's a really great idea. And I'm on this AI kick because work is really promoting the use of AI to help us do our jobs and blah, 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 blah. And then I use it personally. So I found I'm like, what is the best AI program to make an app? And it brought me to something. And it's like, what do you want? I said, I want an app that tracks special diamond painting drills, gives you pictures and colors and replacements, other blah, 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 blah. Within 10 minutes, I had, far from perfect, but I had an app that you can search for sparklers, that you could search for crystals, that you could search for, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so incredible, scary, so incredible. But I'm like, you could totally make an app.
Do that. Could that be so much easier on me? I'm not kidding.
It's a 50s song. Carol says before my time. Yeah, it's an oldie. Shannon Green Harris is Emerald's Craft Den. Well, welcome on in. We're just hanging out.
Well, come in.
There's Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Crash was just asking if she should call you. And I said, I don't know. She's hanging out. But now that Dylan's there. So Melanie's at the vet with her dog. It was ill. And, well, obviously she's at the vet. So she sends a picture of the outside of the building at like, what it was. I got it. It was probably a little bit before, probably 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's outside of the building, has the name. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So now I'm just picturing her in a dark parking lot. And so she's telling me what's happening. It's okay. And she goes, and now I'm here with Dylan, a person who has really long hair and chandelier earrings or something. So I'm sitting here picturing her sitting in the parking lot. And I'm like, is Dylan a homeless guy that she's hanging out with? Like, are you safe? Like, what's going on here? Why are you talking? And then I'm like, is he another dog dad? Like, is it another guy who's hanging out in the parking lot waiting for their dog? Or what's going on? It was like the receptionist working at the I'm like, oh, okay.
I can't. I'm having a hard time with this blue dot. Should Hey, Matt, not Matt. No, not you. Rich. When you got a hold of Nat and Emily, how did I do that? Because I need to ask them about doing a custom order. Dylan that he came to say hi, she said.
I told her she was cold and she brought a sweatshirt. I says, maybe Dylan has one that you could borrow. And she says, we're not that far in our relationship yet.
But yeah, what's the best way that you got a hold of Nat and Emily? Email or?
I just messaged them through their Facebook page.
Okay. I don't know if they know who I am, though.
It doesn't matter. You could be like, hi, you have no clue who I am, but I have a business related question for you.
No, I know. I was going to do, I didn't know if I needed the email through my channel email, but I'll just message them then. It's a lot easier.
And I'm sure that Tammy's stories have gotten far enough for them to know who you are.
You think, I don't know, maybe. I'm willing to do a custom order. But I don't know if they still do that, but I thought I'd ask. You know, I had to try forever and didn't use them. I don't know why, but they're awesome. But I hate the stopper. That's just one more thing I had to do. And it just, all that makes my arm so tired. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it kind of is after a while. There crash. I crash. Can't stay long because you're working, but wanted to talk in and say, hey, hey. That's how she'd say it, so. I know they're addicted, Matt. That's not what I meant.
I told Crash to stop in and say hi to Mel. So hi, Mel. There you go. All the love to Mel.
She wasn't saying hi to me. Okay.
She's saying hey to everybody, but I wanted to make sure that because she was looking for Mel.
I thought I did a good job at that too, Crash. It did sound kind of like you. I can. Wait, where did that come from? No idea. I'll throw it away. Oh.
Good night, Sarah Ann.
Night, Sarah.
Be strong. Be strong when your kids walk out the door to go to school. Be strong. You got it.
Oh, are they doing I thought I heard you say that. She's sending them to school this year. I'm proud of you, Sarah. I know that's hard.
Where have you been?
I don't know. If you need someone to talk to, I'll talk to you. I need that. Hello, that's my mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. With Dad and Matt think the train called out, I'm sure. She was trying to do squats, she said. She said this thing is unbreakable. If my mom tried to do squat, forget it. She's wasting the dead. She watched the saddest movie ever on Netflix, and it got me all up my feels there crackly. He said, hi, Mom. Hi, everybody, she said. Someone beat me. All right, good night. Thank you for coming by.
Good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Me too, Mom. Wait, where'd that go? I just saw it. Oh, there it is. See what I mean? I lose the, they move.
Yep. Inanimate objects move to hide from you just for fun.
They do.
It's not your fault.
Hey, listen, dude. Simple can move and then multiply. Okay? They multiply like Reddit. It's true. I've seen it.
Sicko. You don't watch that type of stuff.
I haven't seen Reddit, obviously. I've seen Simple. See, I did the heart and Alvaro and I just saw two.
Have you all ever met anyone named Lance? Like in the community or general?
I met Elliot.
I've
Did that count?
school with the Lance.
No, why? You got a secret admirer?
In general. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put this up and I better not see another one. Because if I do, I'm moving it off. Wait. Oops.
Yeah, good night. Ray, you are up late. I know. So have a good evening. Get some rest. Crashly,
Isn't that right?
take
Well,
your dad
these
joke.
are the main one. All right, fine. I thought you meant a real one. Shoot. Ah.
That was a noise I've never heard before.
Well, I'm having trouble seeing what's supposed to be on here, and then I dropped about 3 or 4 drills that shouldn't be on here. They're gonna stay in there, probably. If you find it. I don't know. Come back. I'm having drugs.
Yeah. Oh, good. Dad jokes. Exactly.
That was a frustration growl. That's what that was, Presley. She is disturbed than the growl. I don't understand why. What's so disturbing about me letting off the growl?
Did you want to take that one, Matt? Or
Shut up, Matt. That's my favorite phrase. Matt said, least awkward groan I've ever heard out of Tammy. Major Craftless and share a real one with us. Right? Matt, don't even bring up something.
oh, what's Matt gonna bring? Do you growl? Do you regularly growl with Matt, or what's going on?
No, gross.
Okay. Okay.
No. It's just that he may or may not, along with Craftley, has a sound bite in me.
Oh. That
Yeah,
one.
that. Yeah, that. Shoot. I forgot to put that down in. Wait. Where's that? Oh, that's not a blue dot. That's the drill. Okay. Cool. Shit.
Wait, let's unpack what Matt could bring up. That's what I'm saying, Crash. Your interviewing techniques is needed.
No, Crash, yes. I've had to work. I love you, though. Please don't leave. Practically kind of made me want to cry today. Because I ordered 3 cocoa but, they accidentally left one out. No big deal. But I told her, and she said something that made me want to cry. She said, no problem, I'll put it in your next order. And I'm like, oops, I thought I called it. Yep. Apparently it wasn't. Yeah, untouchable, just ask my mother. Yeah, I'm the same.
Oh, Crash, you know how it goes. Telephone, telegraph, tell Tammy. It gets out everywhere.
What? Why are you tapping on me? Okay, now since you film me in Kentucky without my knowing to blackmail me, I'm sure. What you did. So, I'm allowed to tattle on you.
I'm pretty sure the fine print said that by attending, you agree to appear on film.
Yeah, but not to blackmail me. Actually, it's not blackmail, though, if I do it, is it? I like to hear me say awkward things and then put it out in the world for people to hear. There should be a law against that. There should be a law against that.
That was good, Crash. That was a good one.
And I have a paraphrase or something I can use so I don't use it. Actually, she's always on my side. Apparently, she's feeling spicy today. I'm just saying.
She's got the spicy red car now, so it's a new Crash.
Yeah.
It's Crash 2.0.
I'm not crying. I'm thinking the truth. I'm addressing the fact. One day I'm gonna do all of you that. See, there's another one I left out.
Tammy, you would not be able to tell what a fact is if it came up and bit you in the butt.
I can too.
Because you'd have to Google that.
I can Google when I want to. I can. I just don't do it often. I hate research. I really hate research.
How do you hate research?
I do. I didn't like it in college. Hated it in college. I considered failing just to keep from doing it. But
Tammy's
my mom won't let me fail.
Matt's getting accustomed to Tammy giving me the finger. I like that. Crash, how is Hermione? Asks Eve. Tammy has to Google how to Google. Nice. Even
whatever.
Like that. Which, by the way, don't forget, I need to do this. Order your bib things on papers.
Yeah, Chrissy, I want those. Do I need to order those as a custom? Can I tell you and just send me an invoice? How does that work?
Rich is Tammy's Google, says Carol. That's right.
Amen, Carol. You got it. See?
No, like, it's not a compliment to you.
It is. It is.
Thank you, Melinda. Yes. See, and that's why I think I have a hard time with people who don't utilize Google and the things that are available to them, because it used to be so hard to research, and you would go through that stupid card catalog and you would get a whole list of stuff that you want to look at. Then you go look at it. It's like, no, this isn't really the right stuff. So you have to go back to the card catalog. Whereas now you just have it all at your fingertips. Why would you not take advantage of that?
That's why I don't like to Google. It caused me for life and I was in school. That's why you have older sisters. Although she didn't do all of my research. She said if she had to do it, I had to do it. She never felt sorry for me. Don't understand that. That's probably why you like my sister so much. Okay. You know, I'm gonna invent something which you can do it. That you can, like, mark where your symbol is so you don't lose it.
They have those zodiac shadows. They're little like things, and they have a window on them, and you put them right over where you don't want to lose it. You go do your stuff, and you come back, and it's right there.
Really? Are you serious? I can't tell.
Yes, I'm so serious. Hi, Peggy. Microfiche, Gail.
I liked microfiche. I did. I would just pay just to see everything that would come up. So
I remember the first bank that I worked at. We had a department called lookups, and if you needed a copy of a check or deposit slip or something that a customer put through a teller or something, you would call lookups. And I shadowed in there, covered to learn how to do it. And you'd go to the thing, you'd find the date, you got the transaction number, blah, blah, you went through the microfiche, you got it, you printed it, and then you were able to fax it or mail it, send it through interbank mail to the branch. And it was fun. It was got the job done, stuff like that. And now people are just like, when they have to click 2 buttons to print something, they complain about it.
I don't complain about printing. I like printing. Oh, the floppy disk. I remember that too. I used to love floppy disk. Oh my God, Crash. Tammy has to doodle how to doodle. It's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Mel, I can't even yell at you right now. I'll save it for later.
There's the link. Thank you, Matt. The big ones. Yeah, so I must be tired.
Thank you, Matt.
So the first real job that I had was at an office supply store and worked on a Radio Shack computer to place orders. And the Radio Shack computer, now this is early 90s.
I remember Radio Shack.
Had an 8-inch. Was it 8-inch?
Oh, that's so little.
Yeah, 8-inch disk drive. The discs were literally this big. Then you had the 5.5, and then you had the 3.5, right? It was 8 inches.
Right. Ugh. I kind of miss the old days. I do.
I remember feeding punch cards in for my dad's PhD project. Wow.
You know what else I hated? The library Dewey Decimal System junk you had to do.
Oh, no, let me tell you.
Oh, no.
What they pull on you. Well, okay. So I used to volunteer in the library and shelve books and stuff like that. So I didn't have the Dewey Decimal System memorized, but I knew the Dewey Decimal System. Then I got to college and they do this other, I don't even know what it was, Library of Congress classification or something. I couldn't find crap at the college, at my college library.
I can't. I never did memorize the Dewey Decimal System. I tried to make this in school, and I just could not get it. And eventually, the teacher gave me a pass. It was hard and useless to me.
Yeah. Primary alternative to the Dewey Decimal System is used in large university libraries is the Library of Congress classification, LCC, that uses letters instead of numbers. Why would you do that to impressionable minds?
It's a Richard main character energy. These are cool. that away. I don't know how they work, but they're cool. I'm not sure how they go on a canvas. Alright, I guess I will order this and try it. So, but I wish they had a picture of it on the canvas. Oh, they do. Kathy and I both worked on dummy terminals at a big hospital in the late 80s. Just did them. I think I've seen another print shop do them also, but a different style. Do you know what those are?
Chloe.
Oh, let's see. I shared this on one of my clothes.
M1.
Yeah. Oh, how sweet. Wait, I'm still reading.
Well, y'all were Chloe.
Gee, Mom. Okay. You called me slow.
So speaking of dummy terminals, so again, the first bank that I worked at, we had sharp teller machines that the tellers would work on. And it was literally, the screen was this big. And you would put in the account number and you had to hit a button to make it the account number. And then you could look things up, but it would just show you like available balance and current balance. And it would flash at you if there was like a stop payment on the account or some type of warning message. And then you would have to, if there was, or you needed something else other than those two numbers, you would have to go to the computer at the end of the teller line to look it up, to see what was going on and stuff like that. How I never screwed something up by cashing something to the wrong place or taking too much money or whatever was just amazing, absolutely amazing. And then when I moved over to new accounts, it was like a dummy terminal that it would only submit things when you like finally hit like the thing at the end of the day. But we literally had to, you had the signature cards, which were 3x5 index cards at the time. And when we would make changes and things, you would literally have to go in and go, okay, there were, let's just say 100 spaces across the entire signature card. I want this to start typing on and space 5. And you have to program all that crap in and then go and load it into each other terminal that there was there. Weird.
That sounds hard.
And I also started on WordPerfect and not Word.
I went into the word processor. My sister had one that looked like the computer. I loved it. And the electric typewriter, oh my God, that was so fun to use. So I loved the word processor. My first computer was oh man, the 80. Anyway, you use the floppy disk, and I would play games on it, and it took like so long to load up your game because you had to put it into the 3 disks.
I had a portable word processor, and this thing was heavy. It wasn't very portable, but it was like Oh, it was big. It was big, and the keyboard would fold down, and you had your screen and your disk drive, and you could detach the keyboard. It was attached by a cord, and then you would put the paper in, and you would print just like a typewriter, so it wouldn't hold paper, but you could print it out, but you'd always feed paper in. And yeah, I'm so glad computers came around that.
Yeah. I sold my word processor to me and him. So like, okay, it was my sister's word processor, but I sold it. I sold it to, I forgot how much. He wanted to be a writer. So I don't know if he is a writer book or not. Thanks, Matt. Creation Moran. I wish I'd show pictures of it being used. How do you use it? She's a 4. Am I just crazy?
Good night, Jess. Yeah, so WordPerfect, I remember when I had to use Word, and Word was missing one feature that WordPerfect had that it did not get for, it still is, it sucks, but the reveal codes. Like you'd have a something you're typing and it would be formatted weird. In WordPerfect, you're able to reveal codes and you can see, oh, there's a hard return here, or there's a whatever, and you're able to take care of it. And then Word didn't have it for a number of years, and finally they came up with it, and now it's like just symbols and stuff that you have to like know what they mean. But
Are you asking me if I'm not answered, Matt? It's your guess.
I guess it's my understanding that law firms used to, or maybe still, use WordPerfect because of something. There was something in it that law firms use more often than Word. I'm sure Word has caught up or made it or whatever.
I remember WordPerfect. I remember the day they used an encyclopedia book, and then they had an encyclopedia on the computer, which I thought was the greatest thing, that I had a disk for that. That was extra. I know, Matt, but
Hi, John. Go get food. And yes, Ricky, all the feels and prayers and thoughts and vibes to Ricky.
hi, John, and we're staying thinking of you, buddy. Fighting for you. But, Matt, I know that. But it looked like that it'd be in the way. I don't know. I need something though to mark my door. But wouldn't it be in the way? It's on active. I'll think about it. How it will work.
Eve says it was the typewriter. It's a law firm. I remember official checks at the bank. We had to get them out of the vault every day, and you had them. They were like in a holder, and you had to record the start number and the end number. You had to do that one before you put them away. You had to log each one out. You put it in the typewriter, and then you went over to the printer, chunk, like the thing that pokes holes into it. And then you had all the copies, and you gave the copy to the customer. And then you had one for your work and one for the thing. And then they're just like, oh, we are going to start printing the checks and stuff like that. And then the printer had the mica ink in it for the bottom of the checks and stuff like that. And then it would print on check stock. So then we had to start locking up the check stock. But then they're like, oh, we have this mica ink laying here. Should we be leaving this out? It's like you almost had to disassemble the entire printer at the end of the day and lock half of the guts up in the vault because it could create a negotiable instrument. It was a little crazy.
Shoot. Where'd that go? I lost my glue dot. I know I didn't notice. I think I need to do the dumb thing tonight. Shh.
I keep losing my symbol.
I keep losing my glue dot. I need to change it, but what fun would that be? Okay, I did not holler for Mom yet. No,
Did she just hear you? And
yes, she did. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that.
I hear all stuff. I was like, I don't care if you did call me. I'm not coming.
Yep. One day, I didn't all of you that. Not sure yet how. I've been thinking about it. When I do, you're never gonna see it coming.
Well, be careful because I'm older, so I'll probably die before you, and I will haunt you.
You don't scare me. I wouldn't be afraid of you.
Okay. I'm gonna have a ghost remote control for your chair, and it will have the ejector feature.
Don't mess with my chair, dude. That ejector system, I think, would be useful. I do. I might would like that. Tammy needs help with her sticky. Ew, stop saying that word! It's so gross. It makes me ill, and he knows that if I say it.
Sticky booger.
Stop! I can't say that word. It's gross.
You don't like the word booger?
No, I don't. Oh, God, no.
But
I don't.
turd is okay.
Turd is fine. Turd is fine.
What if you had a turd booger?
Stop! You are gross. I swear you are.
Did you ever see the movie Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah, but Lord died in 10 years.
So, like, there was one of the guys, I think he was like a jock that got like adopted by the nerds or no, he was a nerd, and they called him Booger because he always picked his nose and stuff. So, in high school, there was a guy named Dave, but he looked exactly like the guy, so everybody called him Booger.
Gross.
Could you imagine going through high school with the nickname Booger?
Well, this is around our town. And that
Night,
was his
Catherine.
name. And that's what they taught him, and they taught his son that too. And I'm glad I never had to talk to him because I couldn't. There's no way I could. Couldn't talk to him. I just did. Okay, now I gotta dig out a blue dot because it wouldn't shut up. Saying, change me. Change me. Oh man. Day. Day. Oh, darn. Okay. Where's my... My press and plate order should be here soon. So I'll be getting that up to do. I told Mom to get me one of those tent hangers so I could just hang my books up. I never thought there would come a day where I had so many I needed to do that, but there had that day has come. Because I got 3 or 4 TR canvases that I have to do. I went to school with a kid named Family gave him the nickname, and everyone calls him that kid. Even most teachers. Oh, poor kid. Where did that come from? I don't know. Throw that away. Okay. Okay. Now Teddy and I whacked it out that way that I collabed with.
Is it listed as you this time, or is it still listed as someone else?
No, I did listed a new choose out it changed. It is I should what I name it. Victor's oh no, what I name it? I named it something Walter. I have to look now. But yeah. I like doing that. It's kind of fun. That I'll be.
I wouldn't know. I was told that they're too busy.
I'm sorry.
Boycott that shop.
But before you do, buy my stuff.
Nope.
Why? I buy yours. Should
I don't have anything to buy.
I said I would.
No, right.
I bought shades. Should trying to throw this away and it won't go in the hole. Get in there. Finally. Nope. Nope. Fine.
And a boner. Nice. Nice.
What? Oh my god. He is thrilled. I told him he never got that thrilled.
He's just telling stories of when he was closer to 12.
He thrilled.
I gotta wrap this up. I gotta keep a beat.
Ah. I can't get that wood in. Shit. Just getting on my nerves. Okay. Okay. There we go. Wonder if I can take this off. Yeah. Oh yeah, that worked. There we go. I love to use my track drill holder, which is the 30 at the channel thing, as a track pin. Put everything in there. When is the last time you tried putty in your single place routine? It isn't my go-to, but it does work, and that's easier than lit up, in my opinion. I never. Okay, I did try it, but I didn't really give it a chance. I don't know. Isn't it like too sticky? Or no? I think it depends.
I used to use putty exclusively in my single placers until I tried Blue Dots, and I actually had to try them a couple times because they're always so sticky. I just can't, no matter what I do, how many times I put it on my shirt or whatever, it's too sticky. But then when you get it, it's good for a long time.
Well, Matt said I need putty. Just dab it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try that.
it is much easier. It is much easier, and Amy's putty is good.
I love any putty.
Although I just ordered, because I need more putty, spinning sparkles or something like that. Dark and creepy diamond painting or something. I've looked at it, but she's like, this stuff is so good. It gives you the snap. It gives you this. So I ordered some of it. Check it out.
You're a sucker. You know that, right?
What?
I liked it because you tried. I liked it, and I forgot.
Yeah.
In fact, Mom told me that I'm gonna have to stop watching you.
You don't gotta watch me. I'll still tell you, just tell you about it.
I thought that's not gonna help. I talk to him every day. She was kidding anyway. Every day, every Sunday. What time this is why, Dad? You better hurry up. You'll be late. I'm never late. Okay, that's a lie. Sometimes I'm late. They're not usual. I will try it now. When it's time to change it, I will try it. Because I do love that hoodie. That and Laura is what I use right now, and Tracy. Those are the three. Because I gotta have something that's not stringy. I can't use anything stringy. I can't. Like, I like Dahlia putty, but it's so soft that it could be where it's summer too. I did put it in the refrigerator for a while, and that helped. Okay, J. I need J. There. Oh boy, gray on gray. That's perfect.
Yeah, I ordered it. What? Bits. The putty that pops. Spinning Sparkles shop on Etsy.
Never heard of that.
It's relatively new, and they have their out of Richmond, Texas, and they have their Halloween scents.
Ooh, she did the magic word.
Cauldron Candy, Witch's Brew, and Poison Apple.
Yep, magic word. I'll try any teddy, because I like teddy. And the glue dot, I use Jenny glue dot because they're not as sticky. And they're easier for me to use. But I still use the regular one, the macro. I don't even use the small ones. I use the medium ones. I use the macro.
See, and that's the funny thing. So I've tried those glue dots, and I find them way too sticky, the Jenny ones. Then I tried from this other shop that I found some way too sticky.
I
Like,
don't like
not
those at all.
get them. So then
Oh, that's the way.
I have whatever the really small ones are, and I have put 2 of them in. Way too sticky. The larger ones are perfect. As long as I just got to get them in there and sort of jam them in there.
How in the world do you put 2 in? I can't use 2. Shay uses 2.5. How? You almost have a deep well, whereas I use the curved tip, and the well is not that deep. So I can only use 1. And it lasts a while.
You
So,
never-
like, Jenny's or 2 deep, so I have to cut hers in half.
You never
the-
did that entire thing very well and didn't say anything questionable.
Well, the ones that you mentioned, I thought those to try them. They're all in the trash. They're all in the landfill right now. All of it. They're horrible. Yeah, the macros are the favorite. Not so good. Thank you, Nat. I'll try those too. No, I don't want to report that. I want to hit the link. It won't let me hit the link. It wants me to report that. What is that called? Oh, I see it. The penny that top. lots of different listings. They all look the same. Some is 8, some is 19, some is 10.
Well,
Different amount.
if you were to read, one is 3 different sizes. So you get an envelope, you get whatever the medium size is, and then you get a tin. You get to pick one cent for each. Then another one is just envelopes, and then another one is just tins.
I like 10. Ooh, I like those keychains. Alright, let's go. The Teddy Dip Pop. Oh my god. Wait. Is that Teddy in those cauldrons?
No. Night, Carol.
Good night, Carol.
I need to deepen my hole sometimes. See, Matt.
Is that
Really like the Forever Young tips, but they have a shallow hole. Yeah, I guess they are more shallow than like the DAC or even the brass. But good night, Carol. It's 11 o'clock, so we've been doing this for like 4 hours now, and I have to get to bed because I got to work tomorrow. But I finished my section, so that's good.
Oh. Alright, Daddy, I'm gonna close the
This is a
code.
reminder. Close Ozpost. If you finish this, just let me know you're done. Otherwise, I'll remind you tomorrow at the
Sorry.
same time.
She's
It's
so
I'm done.
she's so
This is a
chipper.
reminder. Close Ozpost.
Shit,
If you finish this, just
I'll
let me
mute
know
it.
you're done.
I'm sorry.
Otherwise,
Scream at her.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you got some good progress done. Don't forget, get your Oz progress in. Then tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central, Tammy goes live. And then see you on Saturday, 7 p.m. for trivia night with the theme of Wizard of Oz. And don't forget, Cheryl Baker and DP5K is due by 11:59 on Saturday, 11:59 for Central for DP5K and Pacific for Baker. So
Yep.
have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, Tammy.
Yep, thanks for having me. I'll give you 5 minutes to get your progress in, guys. So, 12:05.
How nice of her. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.